Good evening, everyone! Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to another Super Mario Brothers Super Stream, where this week we're playing the recently released Mega Giant Mario Bros. ROM hack, which you've probably seen around out there. We're gonna give it a shot for ourselves and see just how it goes. Fierce Deity Mask and Big Phil over on the Twitch side, welcome. And of course, Max Howard and Daniel Hackin' Brady. And I think I even saw Christian in there too over on the YouTube side. Welcome! Thanks everyone for stopping by tonight. We're watching a Wildlife and Gaming stream. Whoa! Whoa, wow. It's going to be the battle of all time for both streaming against each other. Let's go. Let's get more viewers in here than My Life in Gaming. Show them who's boss. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. Just like Mario 64 DS, says Max Howard. Here we go. 7 Granddad? Yeah, the funny meme game. Why not, right? Let's just have fun playing silly stuff tonight. That's what video games all about. Not gonna get like super serious, no scope 720. Gonna throw my Doritos across the room if I don't get at least 14 headshots in 13 seconds. But okay. We need 300 more viewers for Deity Mask. Share it around, everyone. Share it around. Let's get things going in here. And yeah, we're gonna get started in like just a second. So this is Super Mario Brothers 1, but he's massive. He looks like he has the Mega Mushroom that Nintendo has forgotten about in recent years, I think. What's the last game that had the Mega Mushroom in it? Of course, it was in New Super Mario Brothers where it was first introduced, and I love that game. New Super Mario Brothers on the DS, fantastic. Was so hyped about it as a kid, and it lived up to all of those expectations. Lots of stuff in that game that unfortunately never came back though, like the blue shell power-up, that was cool. Why does Nintendo hate cool things? It's crazy. Forgot the Mountain Dew Fierce Deity, that's why I'm not a pro gamer. That's why I'm not a pro gamer, I only had half the equation there. But alright. Let's shut down the old island music there. And let's get everything set up for a good Mario stream. Again, I don't think I have to unmute the game audio. I think there's just no audio on the old Super Mario Brothers title screen. But if anything doesn't sound right, definitely let me know, and I may or may not notice. But okay, this is going to be it. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but considering even like an average Mario 1 playthrough doesn't take that long, I can't imagine this is going to take like all day. Plus, he just like starts out massive. Is there any way to even take damage in this game? Probably not, but he runs through the pipes, everyone. He's just doing his thing. And there's, oh, so one thing I actually didn't mention, which is kind of interesting, is we're playing this on the AVS. You know, that crazy console that lets you play NES games in HD. And a few cool things about this is like we can turn off the sprite limit to a degree. Normally the NES allows you to have like 8 sprites per line, and then they start flickering to kind of, give some a chance while others aren't there, and to give you the illusion that it's all still there. So this allows you to have like a few more sprites per line, but as you can see, there's still going to be some flicker. And we're even using like some nice vibrant color palettes, because the way the NES works is it just barfs out like pure NTSC video signal, not, nicely converted into RGB or anything like that. So it's always kind of up to the monitor or whatever to determine how the colors should look exactly, which is why if you play your game on like a Play Choice 10, it can look a lot nicer than if you're just playing it on any old TV. So, that's what they look originally, typically on like an original NES. And that's how they kind of look with like the FCEUX emulator, and there's some other ones too. We're going to play with really vibrant colors tonight, because why the heck not? We're playing on this good old HD console, we might as well see it. And there you go. That's a quick rundown of tonight's events. In Mario 3D World, so technically, oh, interesting, it was in there too. Oh, that's right, it was in Mario 3D World. It's always like a very kind of off the side thing, though. It doesn't really get the limelight like it used to. Should I click your Play Choice 10 to stream from games from now on? Yeah, right? I wonder if anyone's ever done something crazy like that, but alright. I know that was very jarring, but here we go, for real this time. Now that you have the whole technical lesson, this is Mario running through everything, and can we go down pipes is the question. He just destroys the pipe as he goes down. Alright, and I think it said you can hold down. Whoa! No! No, I did not expect him to go through the floor. That was awesome. And that answers the question of, can you die in this game? Which naturally, a death like through a hole would make sense, but I was not expecting to go through like the actual floor. Like I was expecting to be able to break everything but that. You probably can't like actually get under it. Actually, if we do like a, oh, where's in our big brain here? Can we find the 1-up mushroom now? Looks like we still can't quite get to it. That's weird though, and those hills are totally floating there, cut off all day long, removed from ROM hacking central. Can we get like a block from beneath? We're gonna game over in Mario 1 on the first level because I keep going through the floor. Just because I'm holding down. Oh, look at that. He's smashing through everything at the checkpoint, just like I had planned to. But okay, let's do like a... Oh! I don't know if in my life I have ever game overed on 1-1. This is embarrassing. I should just end the stream right now and delete it so that no one can ever see proof of this. You can die, says Christian. Yes. There's a TikTok account where they only post. I said I'm not into the whole 7 Granddad meme, but if people think it'd be funny. In fact, yeah, it was suggested on the Discord server when I asked what to maybe play after this because I didn't predict it would take too long. Maybe I was wrong about that. This is probably gonna take like 5 hours. I'm still promising you all 7 Granddad. You're gonna be disappointed after. But we'll see what happens. Oh, this is hilarious though already. This is great. But yeah, look at that flicker. Here we go. My AVS is already catching fire here. And we're gonna run through the stairs. This is gonna be great. Yeah, and what about the flagpole? Take that, flagpole. No one likes you. And the castle. We didn't need that anyway. And what's gonna happen though? Oh, wow, I was going to say, what if he just walks forever and the level never ends? There was no castle before, and he's just breaking that pipe. Yeah, naturally, the hack would have had to be made to account for that. So I wasn't too worried, but also, yeah, crazy stuff. Yeah, Fierce Deity Mask, right? I'm so happy that the Xbox 360 didn't red ring from that. The first time I've ever had the 360 crash, so I didn't know just how devastating it would be, but thankfully, we were able to pick up and have an epic victory in that game. You thought it was funny, says Daniel. Yeah, alright, my dream's always been to go to the left at the start of 1-2. There we go. Fortunately, there was absolutely nothing. So I'm guessing you probably can't get any power-ups then. But this is just neat. This is just funny being able to, fly through the whole levels. Now, I have been warned of there being glitches in regards to, ooh, what about the one-up? You probably can't really... hit anything from the bottom. It just breaks absolutely everything. I do want to go into this, the bonus game, though. That's funny. Look at all this! How many of us spent, hours as a kid just breaking everything? How do you go back up the pipe? Because, I don't think we ever left the, the underground area. Yeah, and these blocks in the middle here, it's like, why? Why are they breakable bricks? You can't break breakable bricks in Mario 1 from the side. How do the platforms work? You can break those too? I'm guessing, ooh, can you do, the minus world? If we sneak through the side here? No, because we're centered on the screen. So you can't do anything like that. Oh, wow, okay, it still worked, even though we broke, the front of that pipe. I'm kind of shocked that still happened. Oh, here you go. We're just, blazing through Mario 1 here. But yeah, this is good. Big Chungus, says Big Phil. Yes! We're gonna go through all the memes tonight. Uh-oh, Fierce Deity Mask. That means that the price of this hack's going to increase by $4 billion. But okay, level 3 in Mario 1. So I think as I was saying, there is glitches related to this hack in regards to the 4-4 and 7-4 castles where you have to take a certain path or else you get booted back. I guess, naturally Mario being so massive causes problems there. Can we jump over the flag? Yeah. Maybe we could have, but I bet they probably also did so that you can't. And look at that! You get that big, long castle wall back there that you typically only see in, 8-3. Mario just destroying it like it's no problem there. Or even, wow! And it's funny, too, because even if we get, above the world here, which you're not normally supposed to do in a castle level, because if you get to the final, boss area, you get stuck, and you just have to wait for your time to run out. But because we can crash through blocks, I'm guessing we can probably just do a thing like this. And what happens with Koopa? Koopa just insta-dead, so we're pretty much invincible all day, every day. And that's how you beat the game in Mega Mario Monday or whatever this is. Good times to be had by all. So I think, again, I never finished my thought in regards to the whole castle thing, is we're going to save state at 4-2 so that if we end up going to either 4-4 or 7-4 and have problems, we can load the state at 4-2 and then just warp ahead with the warp zone there. Look at me just bouncing on everything. I'm guessing I probably can't do You know, like the bonus zone or anything up there. Everyone always takes the upper cloud area. That no one ever comes down here and gets to see that there's actually like more bonus areas that look like the one from 1-1. We're also used to... Uh-oh. Oh! For a second there, I thought we were doomed. I love how Mario just kind of rises up from the ground. Not even inside a pipe, really. He's just like, yeah, I'm here. And the majority of the holes, it seems like you can kind of just run through. No problem at all. There you go. Oh, but the water level should be really interesting. Don't we all just, you know, no one likes water levels. So let's just skip it. There's Big Mario. Astafu! Look at those Twitch comments, Andrew. Yeah, more, so, yeah, it looks like, you know, Twitch is doing pretty well right now. I like people watching wherever they enjoy. It's great having both there, because I know some people enjoy one platform over the other. No reason to pick favorites anymore. Just kind of, you know, watch on the one you choose and have a good time, and that's all I can ask. Hope we're all having a great night as we're playing 2-2 here. Does he still get kind of like, you know, pulled into the holes in Mario 1? I like how even the bubbles are like super massive. This is a really cool hack, and again, even the AVS can't stop there from being massive flicker. It's the biggest problem is like all of the chunks of brick that fly out when you break everything. Whoa, we even broke the tidal wave up there, everyone. Just how high can we swim? Wow! We're like really above the world here. That's cool. And can I still like go through the floor if I hold down? Yeah! Just get rid of everything there. It's great. In fact, I'm a little curious. Yeah, can I just like really go along the bottom here? No! He really started getting pulled down once I got to a certain point and I like couldn't save it. Oh, well, just one life lost. At least we all know the continue code, right? Hold A and press start and you can continue from any world that you were on in the original Mario 1. By the time they got around to Mario 2J, they knew people were going to be getting game over, so they added like a legit continue menu to that one. Should you lose all your lives, but let's hope. No more hilarious instances of hilarious deaths in this game. Can we get like over the pipe here? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. But you just like really cannot jump out of the water in Mario 1. It's not allowed whatsoever. What if we walk from like here? Oh, it still worked. Again, there's probably some additional hacking that was required in order to make that work properly, because I can't imagine, you know, vanilla Mario 1 probably would have handled that situation too well. If I was Bowser, I'd be so mad expecting a shorter plumber than getting a literal giant, says Idiotic Brady. Right? How could Bowser ever prepare for this? Seriously. And look at this, get to break all these blocks. There's nothing even holding up the left side of the bridge anymore. And who needs those handrails? Mario is not considered safety while going about his day-to-day routine. But okay, let's walk along these things. Even the Cheep Cheeps. No one likes Cheep Cheeps in Mario 1, but in this hack, don't even gotta worry about them. Just run through all those dudes, bop them in the head, and that's all she wrote. But yeah, so I guess, you know, Mario 1 had like the repeat levels. It's cool just being able to run across all those gaps too. So we'll be seeing that again in like 7-3. And another big castle toasted. But yeah, at the rate this is going, we're going to have lots of time to play other shenanigans afterwards, which I think is like fair enough. No shmup, says Fierce Deity. Right? Yeah, I think we've had our fill of those for a little bit. Star Soldier was great, but, you know, okay, so like, can you defeat? Oh yeah, so you do defeat. I don't know if in the original Mario 1 there's ever a way to defeat a fire bar. That would probably require like, I wonder if you can still do the glitch in this version. Or if you just like don't touch anything. I don't think it worked. We're gonna find out, because I think there's a glitch in like Mario 1 and Mario 2J where if you just stand on those platforms, you like loop back to the top. Like, let me see here. But because he's so massive, it probably like doesn't work anymore, or they probably like edited it out. Yeah, because see how it blows up, so you're not actually standing on it anymore. Alright, we better be at least 2-4, otherwise, even if I use the continue code, we're going to be playing the whole world over again. But thankfully, I can just run across the top of everything. Don't actually have to put any effort in whatsoever. And that's how we want to do it here. Alright, let's just be able to like, clear this whole gap. That was cool. And what about here? Is there like any gaps I actually have to worry about here? Not really. This is going to be another case of just running right through Bowser here. And perfect! World 2 down. It's going to be a simple suit, Brady. This isn't what Bowser signed up for. Alright, 3-1 everyone. It's the first nighttime world. Gotta get that, you know, variety in the background there. Then the trees are all... Oh, I should have gone down the pipe there. In fact, you know what we can do? Okay, so whole day... It's on this screen though. Whole day start. Yeah, there you go, everyone. You learned a new cheat code tonight, except probably not. Most people probably knew that. It's one of my most popular videos when I talk about all the different cheats in Mario 1. Is things like that and more. So check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I wanted to come into this bonus room. I was like, for whatever reason, just really wanted to experience that as Giant Mario. Because you don't see that bonus room too often. Plus this like weird bridge here. Doing a good old thing like that. Normally you can get like a Starman there, but who needs that when you're massive like Mario? See, this is us getting our fill. Oh, even the springs got toasted there of the Mega Mushroom, since Nintendo refuses to hardly give us it anymore. In Mario Kart Wii, you could even get the Mega Mushroom as like an item. And I don't even think that's ever come back in like a Mario Kart game since. So yeah, Nintendo just really hates the Mega Mushroom for whatever reason. Cheating says, oh my gosh, you're right. This isn't a legitimate run anymore. Can't upload it to like gameprofessionals.com or whatever. But okay, here we go. And they can't even like you can't even really jump on them to try and get like a Koopa shell to kick, so you can get. Oh, you can kick a Koopa shell still. Okay, well that changes everything. Where's the one for the 1-up? I don't think it was the one at the beginning. It's like a later one. Yeah, see, I think this is the one where you can get the 1-up. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, I landed right on it. Oh, but I still got the 1-up. Even though I landed on the shell, when I re-kicked it, it still counted as the 1-up. I don't know how that happens. I've seen it before. I've seen it in Mario 2J. Where like, even though you land on the shell, you re-kick it, and then like the score multiplier doesn't go back down, so you still get the 1-up. I have no idea how that happens. But it does, and it was proven right there on video for you all to see. This definitely hasn't been, tweaked in Photoshop or whatever. But okay, here we go. Break that platform. No one needed that guy. Jump over this guy. Land on top of that one. Jump on. No, no! I like how the other one fell. Because we broke the other one. Well, we got that 1-up in an unfair way, I guess. So, technically, we deserve that. What do I do now? So, yeah, like, if you do that, the other side falls, which is interesting. I guess we gotta try just ever so slightly here. Like, let's not break this one. And then this should take us, like, right to the end of 3-3. There you go. GameProfessionals.com is your favorite website, Max. Mine too. Can't believe it's still going after all these years, especially after what happened to it in 2013. That was we don't talk about that anymore. Let's see. Astafu, how wide does the pit have to be for you to fall through? Well, it looks like we're about like probably four tiles wide. I think we're 4 times bigger than Mario normally is. That would make sense if we're 4 tiles wide. So I guess a 5 tile wide hole. And we're not going to be having so much fun here. But right now, it's all fun all day, every day. In fact, I'm just not going to press anything. I'm just holding right here. Who needs to play Mario 1? When Mario 1 will play itself, well, right there, we probably would have fallen to our doom. But I guess we got to press A sometimes, right? 11 I'm still jumping at the flagpole. You gotta try and get that 5,000 points. Even though we're how much? So we're actually getting points when we break everything, which is kind of neat to see. Like, no matter what we do, we're just like a walking score machine. In fact, I can just kind of dig myself a little hole here, and we're getting even more points, everyone. 50 points for each chunk of gold. What have I fallen through this one? Yeah, there you go. We finally found the hole that even Mario couldn't run over. But now I'm curious, because if I had, like, kept my running speed, I'm curious if he still would have made the gap. Kind of like when you are running over a normal hole in Mario 1. So that's it. Here we go. Sciencing it up here in Super Mega Mario Man Bros. Will he make it across this gap if we just keep running? Ah, no, he did not. But it's a perfect time to use the continue code at the very least, at the beginning of World 4 there. Wow, I've never used the Mario 1 continue code so many times in my life. This is hilarious. But hey, it exists. Hold A and press start. Continue with that last world you were at. Works just fine. So who remembers Mario Party 4? No one remembers Mario Party 4. Everyone remembers like 1, 2, 3, and 5. But 4 was pretty cool. 4 had that system where there was like mini mushrooms and mega mushrooms. And it was kind of a pain because like every time there was like a thing you needed a mini mushroom for, you can only get a block between 1 and 5 when you have the mini mushroom. And you'd always get like a 1 whenever you use the mini mushroom. And the mega mushroom was really cheap because like anytime you wanted, you could just start mushing everybody and stealing all their money. But the problem with the mega mushroom was like you couldn't you know, buy stars if you used it. You couldn't go to the shop, so it had its downsides too. Interesting system though. People think maybe someday we'll see like a GameCube online. Oh, this is fun. This is like, we just got to break all the things here. And then this is actually where I said, actually, now I'm, I don't even know if we can warp in this. Here, my grand, actually, there's a way you can, how do I save state? I don't save state. How do you do it? I think we just save stated. So, there's the thing that the speedrunners do, right? We're like, how do they do it? Because you can go down a pipe and keep, like, the loading zone from the... Let's just mess around with this for a second. Like, you go down the pipe, but the loading zone still exists from the vine. Someone, if you want to, is welcome to fill me in on how the pros do it. As mentioned, this is not the professional video game channel. We only pretend to play video games here. But okay, Mario running. Actually, we can warp to World 5, I guess, if we go through this, go through the background there. But to get up to that bonus area, some trickery may be required. But okay, that's 4-2, everyone. So is this Mega Mario Sunday moved from Monday? Will there also be Double Mario Wednesday? Says Astafu. Yeah, we'll definitely see what's coming up in the future. I know that's a SpongeBob reference. Can't get enough of those. We seem to be doing a lot of those lately. There's been lots of you know, classic SpongeBob memeable moments on this channel. Before long, we're actually gonna have to play like a SpongeBob game of some sort to keep with the mood. Battle for Bikini Bottom is great. In fact, a lot of the early 3D SpongeBob games were really fun. You had Battle for Bikini Bottom. The SpongeBob movie was also good, a rare good movie game. And the first 3D SpongeBob game was Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. And that one was actually pretty good too. You can see how Battle for Bikini Bottom kind of builds on top of what that one did. Alright everyone, it is time to duel and also play this level where we got to do the right path, which again may or may not work. So yeah, we're supposed to take the upper path, but you know, may or may not work as a result of our bigness, but we'll see. We shall see. So like first you go up and then you go down, so like maybe just by being up here this will work. And then yeah, that worked. And then we can just, ooh, that was kind of scary there. And hopefully just by being low here, yeah, well, the fire's coming. It means we should have gotten it. And this is just like everything is thrown at you at once here. At the end of 4-4. But alright. Don't step on Toad by accident. Here we go. This made your night extreme. Like, I'm really glad. Really glad it's you're enjoying it. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we gotta kick the shell here. Unfortunately, at the beginning of 5-1 is a spot where I believe you can get a 1-up. But Mario just too massive to worry about things like that. But okie dokie. There was a spot back there like you never normally get to stand in Mario 1 because of the weird... Oh, I can't go down it now. Oh! Well, I mean, maybe we'll have the chance next time. Held down just a little too long there. Smashed right through that floor. Who made that floor? It's like the weakest floor ever made. Now, are we going to get to see that thing I was talking about? Probably not. Normally it's a... Oh! Yeah, wow. Break the top of that one. And there's just nothing you can do about it. And there you go, another level. one Borbillion out of 10 hacks as Extreme Wreck. It's neat, right? Like, kudos to the person who made this. It's not like it was just a level hack or something. Clearly, a bit more than just the usual amount of effort went into squeaking this one out. Plus, we've also pointed out cases where you can like weirdly go down that pipe into a really random water zone that's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, there's also, you know, been all sorts of things kind of added into this hack to prevent soft locks and different things, which is cool to see too. Although, if it is true about that 7-4 thing, I'm surprised they wouldn't have fixed that too. But just like that, you know, we're like less than half an hour in here, already over halfway through the game. Hopefully I can figure out a way to get to World 8. This is going to be interesting. Does the spring work, says Christian? Wow, that's a great question. I'm always so busy just crushing right through it. I haven't tried it yet, but where is the next spring going to be? Like 6-3? Has all sorts of springs that we're probably going to be required to use. 6-3 is probably one of the most difficult Mario 1 levels, and yet, like, you don't see it if you use the warp to get to World 8. I feel like World 6 and World 7, like 5, 6, and 7 are, you know, worlds you don't see too much. Because who doesn't love warping from 4-2 all the way to 8-1? So these are kind of like, you know, the weird levels that no one actually ever plays. But there's a few repeats in here, like this is just 2-4 again, like a new coat of paint. And the paint hasn't even dried yet, so we're just running right through it. Whoever spent their Sunday painting all this, I'm sorry. That was a kind of a decent jump there. And again, just run through all the things. And we're getting so many points, I love it. But yeah, next time we see a spring Christian, we'll definitely try it. Mario's breaking blocks like Minecraft. Exactly, exactly. It's the most fun you can possibly have while playing a ROM hack. But okay, here we go. Well, that one we probably have to jump. Got Lakitu is no match for massive Mario here. And can I just hold right and beat the whole rest of the level? Mario wins by doing oh, that would not have been good. See, Nintendo looked ahead and knew this hack would someday exist and put a few holes here and there that you would just not be able to run right over. Sometimes we have to, unfortunately, press the A button. I just wanted to watch my video games. I don't want to play them. I just want to watch them play themselves. Mega Mario doesn't even have the decency to not constantly flicker in and out of existence. Not invited to your next dinner party, says Astafu, right? Who made this ROM hack? Like, literally, they weren't even able to get rid of the flicker. They weren't able to reprogram the entire NES to not have flicker. 0 out of 10 ROM hack. And again, we're even playing this on the AVS. And have the mode turned on, which is supposed to reduce some of the flicker. So just imagine how bad it might be without that. Oh, we got to jump over that hole for once. So does anyone want to confirm how the trick works in 4-2 so that we might be able to warp ahead and play, you know, 8-1? Should we not be able to get past 4-2? Might even have to break out the old Game Genie code here. I think the AVS has Game Genie code support. I've never entered a Game Genie code on the AVS before. So if someone wants to find me a Game Genie code that will somehow take us to World 8, I will try to enter it. Possibly blowing up the AVS in the process. So here we go. What happens if you bounce on a spring? It still works as Mega Mario. It doesn't just like combust under his weight. Oh, actually have to try there. I'm surprised it actually works as well as it does with the sprite like that. Right, Astafu? Yeah, overall, you know, all of this working as it does is pretty impressive. Now, we have 2 lives left. You know, we might actually get our first serious game over here and not be able to, you know, just start again from 6-3. Ugh. I think we should skip the first platform, try and jump right to the second one when it's at its lowest. But yeah, 6-3, tough in the original game. Also tough as Mega Man here. Can we beat it without disaster striking? So, like, can I just get that barely on screen? Looks good. And do a jump to that. All right, all right. Now just don't screw it up, and we should be okay. Wow, this is like the first time I've actually had to try in this hack. I mean, it's funny. And again, you know, as I called, you know, 6-3 is kind of a tough one. So it makes sense this would be the level that, you know, kind of brings us to this point. But alright, like, yeah, okay. We're still good. We gotta do like 3 weird platforms here. Ooh, 4 weird platforms here. And yeah, there you go. Now we just need to get through 1-4 with a new coat of paint. And we'll be on our way to 7 World. 7 Granddad World. Okay. Alright. And just to guarantee victory, let's get up here on top of the world because we can crush through any blocks anytime we want. No need to worry about none of that stuff going on down there. Not that it would have probably hurt us anyway. I'm going to go right to the right and then just smash to the floor and hit the thing that way. There you go. Don't we all wish we could have done that back in the day during those times we got stuck up in the rafters? Hello, Argy. Can you fire Mega Mario? Can you be fire Mega Mario? Unfortunately, from what we've seen, we're not able to hit any blocks without breaking them. So it doesn't look like there's any way to get any power-ups in this game. If they just put like a fire flower laying around and you can pick it up, I'm curious what would happen. But unfortunately, as it is, doesn't look like we're able to get fired up in this hack. Once again, activating that good old continue code again. Used it more in this one playthrough than I probably ever used it in my life. But you know, that's why it's there. Let's get some good use out of it. I think it's one of those codes that's mentioned in the instruction manual. It's funny that people, you know, are always so surprised about it. Well, if you just read the manual, as you always should do before you play your retro games, it is in there. And also, it's like, you know, it's kind of fair game to use it since Nintendo's handed it out to you as a freebie. And that's 7-1. Mario's so thick he jumps through the floor, Astafu, right? Yeah, if you hold down, he just kind of crushes through everything. And, yeah, it includes the floor, as we so hilariously found out way back in level 1. Alright, we're gonna get another water version of 7-2 here. Well, I mean, no, sorry, another rehash of 2-2, which was a water level, which we're swimming through as Mario again. Can I go through the floor if I hold down here? Yeah, as we established. But, like, we also saw that if you go too low, you get sucked into, like, the vortex. And, like, you're not able to escape at all. The vortex is so weird in Mario 1. Man, seeing all these blocks explode is giving me PTSD from the Grunty fight in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts the other night, which, hello everyone, welcome, hope you're all having a great evening. Yeah, if you weren't with us, last Thursday we actually beat Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts after a few weeks of streaming it every Thursday. Hopefully we'll be streaming it again this Thursday to do some cleanup. But it's not the worst game, not the best game, but the Grunty fight had so much junk flying everywhere that we actually bricked the Xbox 360, or rather we crashed it. Thankfully though it was fine and we were able to get back to it and beat her after that. But definitely check out those live streams, all saved on the YouTube channel for you know, your viewing pleasure whenever you like to watch them. But okay, 7-3, technically the last level we might be able to beat before we get soft locked, question mark? We'll have to see how it goes. In this case, though, we're getting tons of points just by crashing this, you know, the handrail on the bridge here. And it's pretty much the same level as, again, 2-3, though, with some extra enemies added in. Again, like, if you just warp to, you know, the 8-1 from 4-2, you don't see any of the repeats. You don't see 5-3, which is the repeat of 1-3. You know, 7-2 and 7-3, which are the repeats from World 2. So you really kind of get a completely unique experience in that sense. OSHA will not be happy with Mario getting rid of all those safety features. Absolutely, right? Okay, so. Can we make any progress at all? Like, see, this is one of those weird ones where, like, you have to do, like, you know, in the middle, and then the top. And is it ever gonna work? In fact, I need to remember, you know, at all what the order was from 7-1. So yes, so see, that was right. And this one I think is like you go down and then like up a little bit and then like down again. No. What is the order for this one? Like, I know it starts with down. And I could swear it was like up. No, I think it's down, middle, up or something, isn't it? Down, middle, up? Nope. Down, up, and probably down again. No. Again, it goes down. I thought it was like down, up, down. Normally I just run around in this level till it all works out. It's not that complicated, but... Oh, not that one. Definitely starts with down, though. Down... I should just jump around until it, like, finally works. Down... Something like that. Well, Wise Bunny did say that we were gonna get stuck here. Mario's stuck in limbo forever, says Extreme, right? You don't think Star will be able to cut it after that? So yeah, you can't beat 7-4, unfortunately. Because Mario's so big. Because you get, like, you know, the 3 layers here. Like, you get, like, an upper, a middle, and a lower. And he's just so big that, like, I guess, you know, he covers too much of it at once. Like, if we could, you know, strategically, like, place ourselves in the right spot, then maybe. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what's a Game Genie cheat that lets you start at level 8-1? SMB1 Game Genie cheats. And we'll see if the cheats on the AVS actually work. We got the Mushroom Kingdom. Wow, remember this website? I haven't been to the Mushroom Kingdom in so long. MushroomKingdom.net. Back before everything was so centralized on like 2 different websites, we all used to go to different places to actually like read about things. It's crazy. Does it say anything about starting on certain worlds? Mario Luigi will start small. Game Genie code that has all sorts of fun and random errors, but the graphics remain clear. Oh, you can go to like different worlds. We could go to glitch worlds just for fun. Let's get out of here. How does a Game Genie code work? Cheat codes. Okay, I can enter different things here. YSAOPE. I don't remember the Game Genie giving you like every letter at your disposal. I thought there was only some letters. YSAOPE. Oh, so it has a happy face for some reason. I don't know what that means. Again, I've never entered Game Genie codes on here before. And again, I missed the sound effects. Those classic Game Genie sound effects. Actually, now I'm kind of worried because I am playing this on a flash cart. What if it blows up my flash cart? But again, I mean, it loads the ROM and then hopefully it like modifies the ROM and like not the flash cart itself. YEAOZA. Actually, is it a 0 or an O? That's a really good question. Are these O's or zeros? I don't think there's a 0 normally on the Game Genie, which again, I don't understand. Yeah, it's weird. OZA. And if I wanted to go to world 8-1, YEAPYA. Actually, this is interesting because I think the flash cart also has like Game Genie support built in, even though I've never done it on the Game Genie before. YEAPYA. YEAPYA. Alright, this is probably going to break my flash cart, so get ready. You're going to get to witness it. Oh! It worked! It actually worked, and I kind of don't believe it. Alright, everyone. 8-1. After we were stuck in 7-4 for like 30 years there. You're finally going to actually see the real ending to Mario 1. No one's ever beat this game before. Normally there's a 1-up like right there. Amazing sense of... I'm shocked. I am actually amazed that it worked. And that means I can enter some codes for like some glitch worlds as well. Brought to you by the MushroomKingdom.net. So if you want to see Mario run through worlds that were never meant to be accessed with human eyes, stay tuned for that. But look at that, everyone. Remember 8-1? No power-ups given to you whatsoever? Well, Mario doesn't need that. He just runs through everything all day, every day, like it's nobody's business. Still gotta make a few kind of jumps here, though. Don't have to jump over those ones, but these ones, that's the jump that kills like 99.9% of germs right there. And we probably get to run over this stuff right here, and level done. 8-1 in the books. I wonder if you can plug a USB keyboard into that. I don't think the AVS has a USB port on it. It does have an expansion port on the back for Famicom accessories. So I mean, we could get the Famicom keyboard going on. But yeah, no USB port. Hey, you know, if they gave it support for the Famicom keyboard, that'd be pretty cool. Shocked though, again, first time ever using Game Genie on the AVS, and thumbs up, works really well. That's the worst jump in like all of Mario 1. But with Big Mega Mario here, no problem whatsoever. Cheat to your heart's content. Back on the wait, what's this, DW? Just released within like the last few days. It's Mega Giant Mario Bros. imagining what it'd be like if Mario in Mario 1 always had the Mega Mushroom, because why wouldn't you love that? Whoa, look at this, forget to crash like all the walls all the time. And this is cool. 8-3 can be annoying, it doesn't have a checkpoint, so you gotta get good at it, and you know, Mario here just runs for everything. Now the scary part of 8-3 is definitely going to be the stairs at the end, because they're kind of weird. But if we just take it nice and easy, we should be fine. But like, look at all the sprites. In fact, like, so many sprites load that like a lot of them despawn before they even actually have the chance to like leave the screen properly. Now hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, one block missing was not a problem. Why are we using the Game Genie, says Raynok? Because 7-4 is one of those levels where you have to, you know, take certain paths, but Big Mario isn't able to, wow. Hey, that lava is not spilling properly as it should with the blocks missing next to it. Okay, there you go. Take care of that. So we had to use a cheat to go to 8-1, because we might not have been able to access it otherwise. Hope you're doing well though, Raynok, but alright. 8-, whoa! I was trying to go down that pipe. I was holding down. Instead, he kind of just crushed right through it. I can't remember the last time in my life that I actually, you know, didn't take the right pipe in this room to see what happens there. But there you go. A lot of things tonight that I haven't done in like many, many years. Experiencing them the Mega Mario way. Now, this could be a problem. This could be a problem, is I have to, actually, what we'll probably do, if I could, like, get up, higher. We might need to activate like a moon jump code. I know there's like, you know, there's all sorts of shenanigans. Maybe a perfectly timed jump from that pipe could get us up there. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Crush that block. All right, here we go. Cheap cheeps don't even matter in this version of the game. In fact, let's see if I miss that pipe. All these things I haven't done in many, many years. This loops right back around to there. So this room's not that big. Again, if you know the way to the end, it's funny how like you don't really experience some parts of it. Whoa! Getting to crush these weird green blocks. I love it. It's like the weirdest room in the game. It's like this weird green color palette, but also the castle graphics. It's like a dream come true getting to mess with all this. But okay. Like, I always love that at the beginning of this room when there's that bit of water at the top, that it looks like you might have been able to jump into it from like somewhere else. But okay. Thankfully that still worked. And with that, one more spooky jump, which is, you know, normally pretty spooky, but not in this version of the game. There he goes, and Mario 1 Mega Edition. Totally clear. It's done. But thanks for joining, everyone. Hello, Jets. What happened to all your Ancient Room Tours pickup and collection videos? Oh, there's still stuff on there. Some of the older videos, what happens with older videos is like they get recommended to people even though they're watching the newer stuff. So then they get recommended like this video from like 2011 and it's like, what's this? So, you know, some of them are unlisted, but if there's anything you want to see in particular, just let me know and I should be able to grab you a link for that. Astafu with the $2 super chat, thank you. Mario 35 big version win. Oh, Mario 35 was so good. Would love to see it come back someday. And hey, you know, add some new power-ups in or something like the Mega Mushroom. That could be cool too. So, let's try some glitched levels, everybody. Let me see if I go back to this list here. It looks like it's still the same, but we just change the next code. So let's get back to the AVS menu. Go to here, and we're gonna change this one into AOA. Bear with me. Hopefully, I promise this will be worth it. AOA. We're going to the levels that you were never supposed to see in Super Mario Brothers. PYA. PYA. Again, I'm shocked that this works in combination with the flash card. H-1. Oh, it's just freaking a water level. Oh, it's like that weird room from you know, I think it's 5-2 has the pipe to this room, which we did not experience on this current playthrough, but And it's just going to loop forever, isn't it? That wasn't any fun. Why, mushroomkingdom.net, would you give me such a horrible code? Let's try a different one. P-O-A-P-Y-A. So I just need to change the P. No. P-O. There you go. So there you go. Thank you, Astafu, again. We appreciate that. Hydrogen-1. I-1, everybody. Hey, what's this going to be? Hey, this looks like 3-3. This is like the... Oh, but the cool thing is going to be seeing where we go after we beat the level. Plus, there's totally a platform missing there. But don't worry, we got lots more coming at you tonight. Even though we're done this game. Oh, this is a problem. This is a massive problem. Oh, shoot. So close. We just got to that platform there. It's funny, because I wasn't expecting a second platform, considering the first one wasn't there. And there's no checkpoint, because it's a glitch level. Hey, Christian! Gifted 5 memberships, thank you! Thank you so much for that, Christian. Really appreciate that you're enjoying the streams, and hope everyone enjoys their membership, courtesy of Christian. Thanks a ton. I don't know why I fell through that, considering I pretty solidly landed on it, I thought. You all get to hear the Mega Man's theme over and over again. But who doesn't love that theme, so hopefully you're enjoying it. That's just too odd. I think the problem is, like, that platform isn't actually there, even though it looks like it is. So that's what's causing the issues. But alright. I've never died on 3-3 so much in my life. Let's correct that here and actually play this properly, because we all want to see what you know, I-2 looks like. That's why we're all here tonight. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Okay, but can I make this final jump? What about like a moon jump cheat combined with Mega Mario here? That might be kind of interesting. But okay, I-2 coming on up. DW, it was never supposed to be that loud. It was never supposed to be so loud, but you know, YouTube works in mysterious ways. Don't tell me it's just the same level again. Wow, if you want to play 3-3 over and over again, then World I in Mario 1 is the world for you. Any suggestions, anyone, for a world to check out? Otherwise, we might move on to another game, perhaps. Hey! Christian, no, thank you. Thank you so much, Christian. Again, really appreciate that you enjoyed the streams. Everyone's getting, and wow, Raynock with the $5 super. Wow, we are really having fun tonight. Thank you. Mario 64 Beyond the first year. Let's see me get it right. Yes, you know that I love suggestions for things to play, particularly on the Discord server. That way we can keep them all organized. But I will keep that one in mind then. Mario 64 Beyond the Cursed Mirror. Thank you. Everyone wants to see Granddad, Daniel? Yeah, this is literally just the same thing over and over again. Thank you, Christian, and thank you so much. And Raynock, too. Really means a lot. Okay. Enough of this. You're all here for Granddad? Let's get to Granddad, then. How do I do this? Let's exit the old game here. Go into the special mode, and 7 Granddad, you asked for it, you got it. Definitely not the Flintstones, everyone. Max Howard, I love Mario. Thank you, Max Howard, yes. Well, I appreciate this so much, everyone. Really happy you're all having a great night. The best game. Definitely not a game from the other series. There's Mario right there, and Yoshi, and Luigi, and Daisy, and Princess Peach. The Flintstones were living peacefully with Gazoo, who came from outer space. And then one day, this is my favorite Mario plot. Bright lights appeared, a sinister-looking time machine, which landed in front of the Flintstones family. Again, all this talk about the Flintstones. I wanted Granddad. Look at that, Dr. Butler. Came from the 30th century to obtain prehistoric pets for the Orbit City Zoo. Granddad, baby, says Brady. Yes. Finally, the main event. No one wanted to see that big Mario thing. This is why we're all here. There's the notification for that. Thanks again, Max. And as everyone knows, Actually, that was the Rainoc one. And there's the Max one. Streamlabs just being weird sometimes and like how long it takes for things to show up. Is Dr. Butler supposed to be based on that? Max Howard. I never even thought about it that way. So this is a like weird pirate ROM hack thing of the Flintstones rescue of Dino and Hoppy, which was a NES game from Taito. Normally you're not supposed to be able to access the overworld map like that, you know, just kind of go wherever you want right off the start. I think you're like, supposed to, you know, begin at the beginning of this level. But alright, we're playing Mario Granddad 7 Dino and Hoppy Edition. I beat this game like 2 years ago, and I remember next to nothing about it. So get ready for an extremely fun time in Flintstones Granddad Mario Land, where I remember there was like an ice level that kind of threw me for a loop, as well as a castle level, which could be kind of tricky. So we'll see how things go. I don't know to what degree anything else might have been changed, but there you go. It's Mario with the club, and he's hopping mad. Lost his big power, and now he's back in the Stone Age, where he belongs. And beating up dinosaurs like it's no thing. But yeah, this is a fun one. Again, Taito games are interesting. There's a lot of Taito NES games. A lot of them were released like later on in the console's life. We all know... Whoa! Again, I don't know to what degree this is even going to be beatable if it's like glitchy and stuff. How do you get up on these? You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Can I like take you out? I'm trying to grab onto these like I thought I normally would by, you know, holding A and getting up there. But he doesn't seem to be wanting to grab onto the ledge of these guys. Well, let's run over here. Wow, everything is broken. Why? I wonder if it's something to do with it being so glitchy that like I can't grab these platforms like I thought you could. Is 7 Granddad beatable? Is a good question. Alright, just take me out. We'll try again. That's exactly what Mario looks like. Our Granddad looks like. The Flintstones. Whoa! Alright, this... I'm gonna end up breaking my flashcard, aren't I? Again, I know nothing about to what degree this might or might not be beatable. So, get ready to enjoy. In fact, I wonder if it's because I have Game Genie codes turned on. That's a really good point. I like a Fed down there. Yeah, maybe I should turn off the Game Genie codes. We should try this again. So let's go over here. How do I delete Game Genie codes? Oh, that's interesting that it shows you like what it's actually modifying there. But let's get rid of all that. And let's get rid of all that. Because who knows, that could have been messing things up in hilarious ways. I didn't even think about that. And perfect. Try that again. I think you need to blow into the cartridge, says Astafu. Now don't forget, there's also a hilarious basketball minigame that you have to play with definitely not Fred Flintstone to try and win parts for like some time machine or something. Because this is why we all played this game, for the basketball minigame. Yeah, take that, butt slam to the face. It wasn't basketball lessons in the Stone Age. All right, here we go. Fred's got 2 points, and that's all he needs. What? He threw that like literally backwards. Grand 7 Granddad. Hello, Berserk Boy. Yeah, it's some meme or something. 7 Granddad. People demanded I played it, so I gave the people what they wanted. And it's like the easiest basketball minigame you've ever played. Although time seems to be moving like really slow here. I think we get the point of the basketballing. There we go. At least it's better than the Master System Flintstones game. I've never played that one. Of course, the NES, like I was mentioning, has that other Flintstones game, Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. A lot of late Taito games are now like super rare and expensive. Like all 3 NES games I'm missing that aren't stadium events are Taito games. Panic Restaurant, Flintstones 2, and Little Samson. But alright, we beat you in the old football or whatever, so give us our prize. Rats. Okay. Again, very productive thing there. So here's level 1 again. Again, maybe without the cheats turned on. It will actually work properly this time. Let's try this again. Or it's probably just like really glitchy. I guess we're about to find out. I wonder if there are any good, cheats for this game though. Actual cheats. And not leftovers from Mario 1 like we had, turned on by accident. So yeah, the thing about this game is, again, if you don't read the instruction manual, you might not even realize that you can jump up on all these ledges and pull yourself up like that. But okay, hit this dude up here. Here we go. And once again, going over here. So let's see. Please tell me things will work properly this time. Or we could just, get totally wrecked before even getting there. Oh man, back to the beginning of the level. Do you think the 1-up respawns though? That's the question. That's why we did that. Just to find out if we can take advantage of the game's faulty programming. I think it's going to come back. No, it didn't. Okay, they were smart enough to program that out. But here we go. Alright, here. Okay, so it's not glitching out as bad, which makes me think it was probably those cheats messing everything up. There you go! See, I told you were supposed to be able to grab onto those. That's hilarious that the cheats we entered for Mega Mario were actually interfering in hilarious ways with 7 Granddad here. Don't do cheats, everyone. Winners don't use cheats, but okay. That should be what we want. And like, can we go to the left and actually do anything over here? There's a whole bunch of stuff laying around. Again, this game wasn't too bad. I have no idea to what degree the second Flintstones game is like the first one, if it's like a completely different thing. There's a lot of sequels on the NES that are like nothing like the original game. Does Flintstones fall into that category? I could not tell you. And wow, there's just no ground down there. I, second thought my decision about making that jump, but that was not the thing to do. Fred Flintstone just acts like he's standing on top of ice all day, every day. I mean, not Fred Flintstone. 7 Granddad, my mistake. R.I.P. cheats, right? This is the best Mario game, right? Yeah, I love this Mario game. I wonder where this, officially falls into the Mario timeline. Is this the one where, Bowser wins, or when he doesn't win? Wait, here we go. Oh, see? You thought that only in Banjo-Kazooie could you grab onto the platforms like that. But who knew that 7 Granddad could as well? Getting wrecked on the first level of 7 Granddad? Who would have thought? But that's what we do here. It's kind of a nasty jump they put at the bottom of that hill. But okay. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, and time for a blind jump, I guess? And nothing like the axe from Castlevania. Throw at this guy. So that's what coins do. Coins act as like your weapon energy. To what degree you can use special weapons on this guy? Like, you have to get up and actually hit him in the face? No, the special weapons were working just fine. And that's 1 level down. Perfect. This is Mario's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, says Extreme Wreck. That makes sense. Great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Alright, 1 level in Granddad 7. 7 Granddad down. Now, which way do we want to go? I think we want to go up first. It takes us to another Mario's hometown in the year 40,000. Climbing on up here, so... Alright, grab one of those. So that gives you an extra heart down at the bottom, but they don't even have the courtesy of, like, filling the heart up. It just stays empty until you find another health pickup to fill it. Is this something I can bounce on to, like, go up somewhere? Or is it just for decoration? Seems about fair enough. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to have a... Oh, I thought I could talk to that guy. No, we actually gotta beat him up. Typical, hilarious 7 Granddad and his usual antics. Alright, we already got the old axe there. That's perfect. So what did everybody think of Mega Mario there? I thought that was a lot of fun. What a cool ROM hack. And I'm always up for people recommending more ROM hacks, as mentioned over in the Discord, or again, that one that Rainock was recommending on the N64, since we got the N64 flash cart. That sounds really cool. The thing about Mario 64 ROM hacks we found is that like a lot of them are really long. Oh, I'm not going to have any lives. I think you get infinite continues in this game, though. Assuming that the ROM hack, or this didn't change that. The bootleg didn't change that. So we can play as sloppy as we want with 0 consequences. Sounds about right. But yeah, ROM hacks are great. And like I said though, 64 ROM hacks tend to be pretty long. So it's hard to find one that's just good for, picking up, playing for a day, and then putting back down. Many of them are probably going to become like multi-week series, if not multi-month series, depending on how many stars you get each day. Now, there's some secrets down there. I forget to what degree you really want to go around and like look for extra items. Like, how do you... Like, he always wants to grab the ledge. Like, if you don't hold A, he just does like a normal jump. But you have a tendency to hold A for like just long enough that he starts grabbing things. These guys are really stubborn. They want more than one hit. No, and then you... Oh! This is just me messing around trying to get these items, which probably are going to be like really useless. But it's Mario. Why play Mario if you're not going to try and get all the stuff? Might as well lose all those lives and continue anyway. The 7 Granddad way. That's the food with the 99-cent super shot. Thank you. You have to mark in there what Mario's whole family is actually like outside of the recent movie. That's true. Yeah, that's like the first look you really had into anything like that. And so I guess that's like the canon now. Again, just like Zelda, now we're getting like, multiple, aha, there you go. Multiple timelines and stuff going on. Which one's like the real Mario lore? Because it's not kind of like, retcon the whole, Yoshi's Island Baby Mario thing, right? But like that had already been contradicted by like the cartoons, so the Nintendo series just don't know what their lore is basically. Nothing makes any sense in Nintendo Land. What? Oh. So he's like hiding behind the wall and shooting at you. That's clever. I guess I could do that. Haha, there you go. I figured out the strat. As long as you have enough money to throw that stuff. So has anyone actually beat 7 Granddad? Like, yes, it's a funny meme, but like, does anyone actually play through this whole thing? Is this gonna be like the first actual playthrough of this on YouTube? I'm curious. Look at him, he's just like on a bike, and now it's broken. Take that. That's what you get for trying to bike around. Now, like, up there, there's obviously a thing. How do you get up there? Like, there are... Like, you can bounce on this, like, a little bit. Was there a way to, like, get more height off of it, though? Yeah, there's no way I can make that jump. I do have a slingshot. Can I do anything with that? I thought you could bounce on this more. Okay, what do I have in terms of items? Slingshot, axe. That's another slingshot. It's not going to help. You can't climb this. I know there was like a flying power-up you could get. I might have just broken it with the flying power-up and then not actually figure out what you were supposed to do there. Because again, it would make you think with these parts sticking out on the side of the buildings that you could jump higher off of them. Oh, there you go. There you go. You gotta press A at like the perfect time. And then he goes flying. Now we know. And as our punishment, we have to replay the whole level over again. My favorite thing. See, like, and the A press is really precise, too. But yeah, there is a flying power-up that you get, which you can use every now and then, which is kind of interesting for a Flintstones game, but it is true. I mean, not a Flintstones game. I keep calling it a Flintstones game. How could I? How could I do such a thing? Clearly, it's a Mario game. Just as we always knew. This is what, you know, they always talk about how Miyamoto wanted all these things in Mario 1 that, like, they couldn't get in there originally. I'm pretty sure this is what he wanted. He wanted Mario to run around with a club, bashing pterodactyls. But alright, that should do the trick to get us over that gap. And brings us over here. Whoa! I was ready to have to replay the level. I was honestly like, not expecting that to go well. Perfect. Oh no! Don't do that to me! Don't do that to me! No way! I'm not even going down there. The whole thing's probably a death trap. Alright, come on, boss. Where are you? You gotta be getting close. Do I just go down here? Okay, I was really kind of worried for a minute. Wow, now I'm on a boat! Remember that time when Mario was on a boat? I do. The best Mario game there ever was. I mean, okay, let's go over here. Just kind of get some health. We got 5 hearts now, everyone. Mario and, you know, hearts for health go together like cookies and milk. Oh, an extra life too. I'll take that. Again, they couldn't even change the. Well, there's like a Yoshi egg or something, but no time for that. We got a boat to follow. But yeah, you know, they couldn't even change the one-up face to look like Mario. Still looks like some guy named Fred Flintstone. I've never heard of him. Dude, does anyone today, like, still watch the Flintstones? Like, growing up, you could still see the Flintstones, like, reruns on TV. But I feel like it's much less culturally relevant now. Again, I don't know why we're talking about Flintstones, considering this is 7 Granddad, but just a random thought that happened to pop into my mind. Can we reach this one? Oh, just barely. I'm going to beat up this bat. Perfect. This is a very long level. This is a very happy skeleton. Alright, any minute now we should be getting to the end of level 2. Like, you would think this was like level 20. Fred! It's not Fred! It's 7 Granddad! Get your contacts checked there. I wonder if Dino and Hoppy are safe. That guy is in my way and won't let me pass. It sounds like a you problem. I'm sure he works for Dr. Butler and has some parts of the time machine. Here, take my stone axe. Okay. Well, that was a thing that just happened. Oh. Is axe like your weakness? Yeah, it kind of seems like it. There you go. That's what we want. It's my favorite boss fight. And then he exploded. The end. That's totally Wilma, says my KCC. Hello, C Media Canada. Granddad, yeah! Flintstones is still more relevant than any Atari property. You love the Flintstones, mod KCC, because bashing dinosaurs in Japan was a big thing in his childhood, says Christian. Miyamoto totally loves that. And you watched some Flintstones as a kid, remember vitamins? Oh yeah, I grew up with Flintstones vitamins. For better or for worse. Oh, here it looks like that ice level I was talking about that was kind of tricky. Just made, how long is this game, Christian? What you see is pretty much what you get. There's like, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6 levels, and then that's about it. Big Phil, did the Flintstones have a secret commercial? Was that just a fever dream? I think they might have back in like the 60s or something. And then, you know, that's definitely not supposed to be Mount Fuji, directly to the north of Granddad right now, of 7 Granddad. So don't look forward to a Japan-themed level in the Flintstones for some reason. Definitely not a thing. Just made a greenberry rush float. Oh, milk. There you go. Flintstones vitamins are so gross. Alright, it's ice time, because everyone loves ice levels. That's why they made it the 3rd level of the game. Look at me just slide off that platform. Granddad, you know, could wear some cleats or something. My goodness. Yeah, the ice physics in this game are just as bad as I remembered. Oh, and then freaking respawning enemies. I guess we could farm for money if we wished. But yeah, it's everyone's favorite Mario game, everyone. Even the music has like, you know, Flintstones hints to it. They could have at least changed that. Like, this is the most low effort thing ever. They just stuck Mario's head, you know, where Fred's usually is. And like when he jumps, you can still see like the overlay of the sprite. Or like, you know, Fred's face when with the mouth open. Fred, I'm freezing. I saw some parts of Gazoo's time machine thrown over there. Found a few myself, but with a mammoth in my way, couldn't reach the important ones. Again, what all this has to do with Seven Granddad. Why Seven Granddad's worried about Dino and Hoppy, I'll never understand. But some people just can't do anything themselves, I guess, so we're off to fix Fred's problems for him. Here's the advertise. Oh, no, I pressed start! I pressed start to look over at the chat. And like, that was the end of that. Wow, so pressing start. Oh, there's like a jump thing you can do. That's probably how I did that thing from the last level in the original game. It's like if I think that consumes money though, so I won't do it right now. But yeah, there's like weird like cheats or whatever. Not cheats, but like abilities you can do. Whoa! From the pause menu, which I totally forgot about. And hey, a 1-up, I'll take that. Jump up on top of this platform and watch it go around. Wow, remember when the game was glitching out just because of a couple Game Genie cheats? That was weird, but that's actually really cool. It makes me want to mess around more with Game Genie cheats on the AVS, if it's just that simple. Okay. Now I remember this part not being great. Like I said, I remember this level. Yeah, I knew those spikes were bad. You just have to walk right off the side and grab it. No jumping allowed. Okay. So when it's here, we'll just do a thing like this. Like, that's so weird. Oh. Okay. Aha! I totally hit that guy and he still did damage to me. Nope, nope, nope. It's just, you see a hole and you want to jump, but you can't. You just have to like walk off the edge and hold A so that you then grab onto it as you're falling. Okay, so like that. And like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Now where am I going? Down? Okay. Yeah, so I think there's a way to get up there, right? Like if I do this jump thing. Okay. Oh! Oh! Well, you know, that was interesting. So you get like one good jump out of him. Or maybe it's because I hit the spike ceiling that it broke everything. But alright, alright. Got a bunch of stuff. No 1-ups, unfortunately. And I probably have to do like a weird slide under here now. Look at that duck sprite. Look at that duck sprite. Oh no. Okay. What does the egg do? Oh! That was kind of cool. This is the boss, right? Ooh! I remember having an issue with this boss originally, too. It's like... I was trying to get out from, like, within his presence. But he was kind of slipping around. So yeah, this is the level, and then the castle level, like I said. They're going to give us a little bit of trouble. But yeah, you get the ice level, there's like a forest level there, the castle level, and then the Mount Fuji level. And that's pretty much all there is to this game. Oh, we even had like Wilma following us around now. But just because I know that you didn't get enough of the ice level. Here we go again in Seven Granddad in this natural environment. Glad this isn't timed, says Daniel. Seven Granddad with Decantha. Christian, so I've beat the original version of this game, which was the Flintstones Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Barney, wow, friend, now that's what I call Dino Slush Kebab audience laughing, says Raynock. Ugh. Yeah, I want to see a Flintstones episode, or rather, a 7 Granddad episode made about this. Oh my gosh, yeah, you don't even understand the ice physics. Like, unless you're doing this for yourself. This is just really weird. But again, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. This has been great. All right, probably need to talk to you again. And can you skip this? Oh, you totally can skip this. Perfect. Oh, like he's crumbling, and yet he still gets you somehow. But okay, yeah, a weapon for the boss would be really good. Perfect. Was there one up down there? Ah, we'll just skip it. Who needs that? But we are back to that little bit of a tricky part here. It's like once you know what to do, it's not so bad. But part of the problem is just your platforming instincts kick in. You wanna jump, but you must fight every temptation to do so, except for right there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there aren't too many NES games that have like such an emphasis on grabbing onto ledges. It's like not a very NES game thing. All right, keep sliding, man. Like just this part alone shows you just how bad the slide in this game is. Okay. Okay. Boss time with 4 hearts. Perfect. Oof. What? I didn't even touch that. Not even close to touching that. Oh, you can't hit him from like the butt. Interesting. Hello. Now you'll see why this level tripped me up a little bit. Because this boss sucks. Okay. Alright, here we this time we got him. This time we got him. Like all while dealing with the ice physics too. Ugh. Remember the SNES Flintstones game from Ocean that was based on the live action movie? I've never played that one, but it sounds like one worth checking out someday. I'm looking forward to playing a lot more SNES games. Alright, what's the strat for this one? I feel like we just need to like get a weapon that we can use to totally wreck the guy. Which means maybe we should also farm for coins for like a minute. Like there's... Okay, so yeah, each coin's like worth 5. So we can beat up on this guy for a couple seconds here. Thankfully, coins are like a guaranteed drop, so it's not too bad. Removed from Flintstone Central, says Extreme Wreck. Removed from 7 Granddad Central. Make it happen. I want to see ROM hacks of this game right now. What are coins for? Coins are spent when using the special attacks like the axe or the slingshot. So it's good to have more of those so you can use the attacks more. They're basically like hearts from Castlevania. Wow. Like I was hoping I'd do more of like a straight drop down. And that takes off half your coins too, which is interesting. Oh my goodness. Like, look at the slide. It's so bad. Okay. Can this please be health? Thank you. Yeah, and the fact that every enemy... So I want the slingshot. The plan now is to try and take the slingshot to the end and we just, like, you know, pile on the boss with the slingshot. So that's good for some health. Was there an extra life over here? Yeah, so it's worth coming over here. We have the full screen clear egg attack too, which is very nice. Again, we can pretend that that's a Yoshi egg from Mario. They could have put a little more effort though into changing some of the other graphics. Like the coin could have easily been turned into like a Mario coin. What happens if you smack Betty? I don't think anything. It probably just initiates the conversation like nothing happened. Alright, here we go. And we're pretty much back to where we want to be after one more little trip past this guy. Oops. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of money now to go to town on the boss. And this should be a heart that fills our health too. Alright, get the slingshot out. And here we go. Like, because like if he gets too close to you, you can't even jump over him. Oh, like, you don't even touch that and you're taking damage. It's just like the weirdest boss. Like, I don't remember what my strat was when I beat it originally. Like, I think that might have been it. Like, you just gotta get, like, the right kind of position behind him, and then, like, you slide along with him. Alright, one more try. And you lose all your weapons too when you die. So like, no more slingshot to try and use. Do it 5 times and the candle appears, Christian. Oh, a Goonies 2 reference, I see. But yeah, I never thought I'd be playing this game again. I should at some point go look up and see how the 7 Granddad pros do it. It's just the weirdest boss, and I hope it's evident. Just how weird the hitboxes are on it, and how just like nonsensical the whole thing is. Plus, there's ice physics. Don't forget about the ice physics. Just to make your experience that much better. But yeah, now it's all coming back to why the ice level was such a pain. We'll get it though, we'll get it. So yeah, Betty doesn't even let you get close enough to do anything with the club, and then she walks away while you have no control during all that. Meanwhile, the enemy up there was still moving, which is kind of odd. Maybe the axe works better on the boss. We'll try that. Well, alright, 7 Granddad, do your thing. Here we go. Whoa, 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 did you see that? He was like off the edge and I saved it. Okay, there you go. Oh, ugh. So here. So, how many coins did it cost to... I want to stand perfectly still first. Okay. So that costs 5 coins to get me up here, and is it worth it? Like, not really. There's nothing that great up there. If I farmed enough coins, we could spam the egg item, which again is like the full screen clear. I'm curious how many of those it would take to beat the boss. There is it's not an NES game, it's a Famicom Disk System game, where my strat to beat the final boss is to just spam the screen clear weapon. Whoa, we actually had a jump that just went over the boss there. That time, again, I didn't even touch that. Take that, you mammoth! Alright. Seven Granddad making some progress. Pick up the trademark symbol. And he's off. That was brutal, says Raynock, right? Thank you, Christian. Extreme Act. The ice physics are still more doable than the regular physics in Wally Bear and the No Gang. Not a game I've played yet. We did do Master Chew and the Drunkard Who on stream, along with Menace Beach and some other funky Color Dreams ones too. Still love Spiritual Warfare there. You can't beat that. Spiritual Warfare though. Okay, fighting this guy again. I don't think it ever changes, like, ever. So it's just doing the same thing over and over again. And if it's a tie, you still lose. So you got to make sure that you actually have the lead at the end. I thought he took it from me, so like I turned back to get it from him. All right. It's not hard though. I say as I'll probably lose to this like 40 times now. This will probably take us longer than the ice level. I don't know if you can get a 3-pointer if like you're far enough away. But let's see, this is like super easy. Yeah, why they thought that the Seven Granddad game needed the basketball minigame, I don't know. But just think, we're coming up to July now, everyone. Who's looking forward to the NES World Championships Edition thing? I think that will be interesting. We'll certainly be streaming that a little bit. Maybe we'll do like a weekly thing, play the weekly challenges that they're gonna have. We'll have to see. Oh no, oh no. Come on, don't you dare freaking win now. Don't you dare win with like 1 second left. Ugh. So is that how you unlock new attacks, I think, to use in the level? So we've beat all that junk now. Time to move on to the spooky kelp woods, kelp forest here. And yeah, so now we can use that flying ability that I was talking about, I think, because we beat, for some reason, beating that guy at basketball allows us to do, like, new crazy moves. But once again, Seven Granddad going through the jungle now. Looks, this reminds me of, Big Nose the Caveman, for whatever reason. A great game for your game to remind everyone of. Oh, amazing. Wow, even more amazing. Maybe the Granddad cartoon, he does basketball, yes. Reminds you of NES Remix, says Raynock, right? Then again, the Flintstones had direct-to-video. Wow, every single Hanna-Barbera series crossed over with freaking WrestleMania. There was like Scooby-Doo and the WrestleMania Capers or whatever. Yeah, Hanna-Barbera is like the weirdest thing. Again, this is Seven Granddad, so not necessarily Hanna-Barbera related. But, still fun to talk about Hanna-Barbera from time to time. And yeah, there's just some weird Hanna-Barbera stuff out there for sure. Scooby-Doo in particular, Flintstones and Jetsons and all that as well. But okay, here we go. What is this? This is like some like big dinosaur with like a really stairs-oriented back for some reason. This is giving me PTSD of jumping on top of that dinosaur in Bart versus the Space Mutants. But okay, jump across here. And again, just the fact that there's no ice physics now is like so nice. Oh. Hello. Like, yeah, I'm used to there being ice physics. It's just, it's hard to believe that there's not. That guy took like 40 hits. Oh. Okay, I don't have any other special weapons. Ah! 1 axe and he's dead. But then he respawned. There you go. Oh, it's Barney, everybody! Seven Granddad's best friend. It's been a long time. Get on the log going up the stream and you'll find a big man. You're a big man now, Fred. Or Seven Granddad. I tried but couldn't beat him. I like how everyone's just so useless. Yeah, I tried to do something but I couldn't. I suck. You do it. I hit the back of the coconuts he drops. Don't miss. And then he leaves. You could help or something. Two Seven Granddads are better than one. But, so much for that. Okay, here we go. Again, enemies respawn so quick. Okay. This is kind of scary. And is there like floor? It's nice of them to let you know where you can stand. Woo! Alright. And this looks like you know, part of Mario 1 that we just played. See, Mario sequel confirmed. Okay. This is kind of creative. It's like Mario 2. There's like a log going up for some reason. Okay, now I see up there that there's definitely items. So, let's equip a jump here. And hopefully some of this is health before the boss. Exactly what we were looking for. Perfect! Okay, so, fingers crossed this boss isn't as bad as the last one. See, those coconuts come down. Like, I'm assuming you have to hit the coconut, like, at him, yeah. Ugh. Oops. Because the screen is, like, so high up, you really don't know, like, have time to react to when the coconuts are falling. Ah, there you go. First try compared to that last freaking boss. And another level of 7 Granddad down. Don't forget to pick up the trademark symbol. The technical machine. Hello, Miles Luigi. Who the heck is Fred? This is 7 Granddad, right? Canada Day followed by US Day. Yeah, in 7 minutes it'll be officially Canada Day. And I wish you all, you know, good 4th of July coming up as well. Independence Day. The second Flintstones NES game had you play as both Fred and Barney, so a 7 Granddad 2 hack of Surprise at Dinosaur Peak would have been cool, Extreme Wreck. I mean, hey, you know, just a 7 Granddad 2 being out there would mean, you know, that's Surprise at Dinosaur Peak would be a more accessible game, perhaps, if there was bootleg versions of it flying around. Not that there should be more bootleg versions of NES games, but you know what I'm saying. You know, if it existed in a bootleg form like this, you know, some people might have got their hands on that and be able to experience Surprise at Dinosaur Peak without the prices you have to pay today. To get your hands on a real card of that. But alright, looks like we got some forced basketball going on here. Can't even walk around this one on the map. We have no choice but to face this guy one more time. Hopefully it's just as easy as the last 2 times, but that's probably going to be our demise here. Give me that freaking ball. Oh, there we go. This is All Contact Prehistoric Basketball, brought to you by Walmart. Oh, Christian, thank you. Thank you so much. I wasn't even paying attention to anything in the game right there. So busy looking over at you know, that. Thank you, Christian, again. So happy you're enjoying 7 Granddad here. Get in the net. Get in the net, you freaking ball. Yes, finally, thank you. All right, now this is that scary moment where you have to like survive a couple of seconds without giving up another point. Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no. Come on, just get to the other end. Get to the other end, 7 Granddad. Yes, yes, yes. I swear the clock runs slower here than it does in like real life. All right. 7 Granddad pulled it off with 1 whole point, or, you know, 1 whole basket, but he did it. Or like mouthful of pelican or whatever it was. Christian again though, thank you. Christian, that's amazing. Hope everyone enjoys the membership. Definitely check the community tab if you you know, have the membership now, and you might like what you see there. Now, there was a thing I did a little while back when I beat Stack Up on the NES that you can probably check out. But alright, we have that castle level I was talking about. This one I think threw me for a bit of a loop because it was a bit of a maze. So let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, it's like weird platforms around, but okay. We're getting into the end game of 7 Granddad though, everyone. Again, I have no idea like just how many playthroughs of this there could actually be on YouTube. Especially considering most people would probably opt to play the you know, the not 7 Granddad version of this game. But this has been great so far. It's like, why not, right? Also, nice to see that the extra hearts carry over between levels. You like the Mega Man theme over and over, Christian. I'm glad you like that. Now, who doesn't love the Mega Man X level clear music? I think we probably already had that. Thankfully, these things are easy enough to get by. Just run across straight like that. So yeah, again, bear with me, because the beginning is simple enough, even though I'm already kind of making it look not so simple. And there's still that part in the back of my mind that thinks there's going to be ice physics everywhere. That level's traumatizing, really. But alright, to the right here. I like how that skeleton came to life. Like, way after I was past it. Hey, I picked up that burger. Why didn't they give me any health? So, like, you can go in these doors. And then you go to different rooms. As a 1-up. Sounds like a good plan. So, yeah, that's why this level becomes confusing. Because suddenly, doors are introduced. And there's going to be a lot more than that. So, hit the switch somehow, right? There you go. Ooh! Oh, yeah, this part. Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, that's fair. That's fair, right? Yeah, well, thankfully, the door counted as a checkpoint. But yeah, you pull that down, which opens up this. And I remember now. Yeah, this becomes, like, all memorization on, like, where you should go. Like, is it always that fast? It seems to have been faster than I remember it. Yeah, 7 Granddad isn't exactly, you know, in his prime age here. He's not as fast as it would be nice if he was. What do I do about this? And like I'm climbing up as fast as I can with them. So yeah, that's the door right there. So like it's not a long part of the level, but it's very picky. But we're getting there. We're almost to the end of 7 Granddad with the whole you know, 7 Granddad gang following us now. But Christian giving every single human being an existent membership to this channel. Right? Thank you again. Hello, David Ray. Didn't know you're live. Came back home and now you've been recording more videos today. Nice, David Ray. Yeah, there's not going to be a Mario Monday tomorrow, but hopefully you're getting your 7 Granddad fill today, and really appreciate everyone who's spending their Sunday night here. Hope you're having a good time. Mario as a caveman, says David Ray. It's 7 Granddad, the most famous Mario game of them all. Spooky, scary skeletons. The legit scariest thing you've seen in this game is 2 skeletons chasing you while the door is shutting, says Brainhawk. It's true. Oh, I wonder if I can... Maybe I should be using the fly ability. Kind of forgot about that. Like, it's so easy to forget that those things exist. And there he goes, off the edge. Just walking off the edge like it's nobody's business. But yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, the skeletons chasing you is scary. Problem is, though, yeah, there's not really any opportunity to get many coins in this level to use things like that. Like, how do you even get in here? Okay, I mean, it's worth taking a hit to get in there because the heart gives you full health anyway. Do we bother trying to get the slingshot that was to the left? Probably not. We probably don't really need it. At least there is that 1-up coming up. Yeah, the skeleton's like was waking up out of nowhere is weird. Like, what was inside these again? It's an extra heart. There's that burger. But again, I thought the burger gave you a health back. Although there it clearly didn't. In Mario Sunshine, I always liked how picking up a 1-up gave you full health. I wish more games would do something like that. And this game does not seem to be the case, but alright, into here. So if here, I use fly. You never probably thought you'd see Fred Flintstone as a bird or whatever that was. I think I ran out of the coins though, so like he couldn't descend anymore. But now you've seen it. I forget if you can like go to other levels and farm for stuff and then come back to like this level. But okay, something like that. Oh! No, because I think the lava stops before it gets to the door. So you just have to jump up to that next level. And then you have time to like jump across the door afterwards. So yeah, it's very like, you have no extra time. Alright, one more try. That's legit the scariest thing I've seen, yes. Oh, I just choose... Yeah. But thank you again, Christian. That's really, really kind of you to give, to give the membership out. Yeah, YouTube's weird. Wasn't it discovered that there's like a setting you have to have turned on to be allowed to receive gifts? You wouldn't want to, accidentally receive a gift from someone. YouTube makes you turn that thing on. But again, that's very kind of you. And Raynock earlier too with the super chat, and Max Howard too, and Astafu. Really means a lot that everyone's enjoying the stream so much. It's been a fun one. And thank you all. Again, what time? We haven't even been streaming for 2 hours yet. Does anyone have anything they want to see after this? If we beat this within like, half an hour to an hour, which is totally a doable thing, assuming I don't fumble this level too much. I'm up for playing something else. We're having a great night here. Feel free to drop your suggestions into the suggestion box, which I promise will never be read. But okay, at least they were nice enough to give you a 1-up here. It's one of those situations in a retro game where like they knew they created something that was stupidly hard for no good reason, so they give you a 1-up before. I wonder if the 1-up respawns. That's actually a great point. Maybe I should be going into that room every time to see if the 1-up comes back. I forget if it does. But alright. So that's that. You need to have like, pixel perfect button inputs on that. You don't waste a frame of time. No, it doesn't come back. Darn games, figuring that out. How many games have we played where they would let you get a 1-up profit? Because the 1-ups would respawn? Why couldn't they be nice like that? Oh, did you see that? Did you see that jump somehow? Okay, alright, finally. We have a few lives left. So hopefully we can make good use of these. But here we're in the spooky room that looks like this. And exactly where I'm supposed to go from here, I don't quite remember. So fingers crossed we don't get too lost. Christian wants Mario Party? Like you want Mario Party tacked on to an NES stream? That has to break at least like a few laws or two. How about playing Somari Extreme Wreck? I don't have that on my flashcard, unfortunately. The Somari. Granddad overthrows Bowser. Play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Butlers love that game and it finally came out, says Raynock. No, I pressed B! I totally pressed B. So you can see, every time you press A when you're in flight mode, it consumes 4 coins. So, good luck escaping from that. But alright. I, for some reason, was not expecting that to be a hole. Well, that was a good use of 1 extra life. But yeah, see, like, this is definitely a Mario game. We got Bowser's Castle here and everything. Oof, says Extreme Wreck. That's sad when you just fall straight down and you die. Darn blind jumps. Yeah, Christian, I do. I have the Switch. But we'll see. We'll see. I would love to keep playing NES stuff, because that's what we've been having fun with tonight. But we shall see. Maybe I'll have to look into the Bag of Fun, aka the Flash Cart, and see what else we can find. But alright, see, Skeleton's actually not that bad. There were freaking, like, bank robbers or something in the second level that took more hits to kill than a skeleton. Let that sink in. Oh, here's the... Speak of the freaking devil. There's the bank robber enemy right there. And he still took more hits to kill than an actual skeleton. Bank robbers have thick skulls, I guess. Thicker than a literal dead skeleton. Alright, we're gonna stop. Oh, right. Okay, so what do we do now? Is the question. Like... I guess we just go through this door. Like, I think I remember like there being like a secret somewhere. I might be mixing it up with DuckTales. It's totally possible. I'm getting this in Transylvania confused in my mind. But I do think that there's like a secret somewhere you have to find. Oh! Oh. Okay, well, it's Frankenstein, everybody. Oh, I don't have the axe. Problem is, I feel like if I defeat him here, he's gonna respawn. Oh. But maybe not. We'll try anyway. We'll try. Oh, no, 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 no. I had a good thing going for a second there, too. So, okay. Careful. So we get the health back. No weapon, though. Oh, maybe the weapon was here. Okay. I'm hoping that the level, like, just ends after I beat him. Wow, he bounces! Like, the knockback lasts, like, 4 minutes. Oh, no. That's okay. The level's not that bad. Let me grab a drink here. My goodness. Yes, David Ray. Correct. No, I pressed fly by accident. Or maybe I didn't. Yeah, Frankenstein's monster, not Frankenstein himself. Although more people probably... It's definitely one of those, you know, Zelda Link situations where... I mean, obviously no one in the know calls Link Zelda anymore, but there's probably still people out there who do. Just as it's so easy to accidentally call Frankenstein's monster just like outright Frankenstein. Angering horror movie buffs everywhere, but okay. Thankfully this level wasn't that bad. Assuming that was the end. Again, I remember this level being more complicated than that, but... Again, it again is possible that I'm mixing it up with Transylvania. We need a Mario... X DuckTales ROM hack, or like a bootleg or something. That would be good. And the music in the stage too is like a 3-second loop. So the trick to getting up there fast enough last time was that the jump to this platform to the left, I was able to make it without having to grab, and that like gave us the time that we needed to get up there just fine. But yeah, Fred being chased by skeletons to the closing door. That is an image for sure. There's the... Oh no! There's the trick. But then he wasn't in position to grab the thing. I mean, not Fred, it's 7 Granddad. How do I keep making this mistake? I mean, like, 75% of the body is still Fred's. It's just the head that's been changed to Mario. That's the trick. Ooh, okay. And they really kind of send those 2 bats right at you. No chance to even get out of the way. Wasn't Frankenstein a book first? Yeah, the book's called, like, what is, the something Dr. Frankenstein, right? Because Frankenstein was the doctor. This is an actual game, like the cheaper Flintstones, says Fierce Deity. So, yeah, 7 Granddad is just the Flintstones' rescue of Dino and Hoppy with Mario's head put on top of, look at that, so bad, put on top of Fred. And there you go, all the 7 Granddad lore you'd ever need into one bite-sized, nugget there. Alright, fingers crossed we can do it this time. Thankfully those guys, like, they look like they're gonna have invincibility frames because they start flashing, but then, like, it doesn't actually do anything. And, like, that guy didn't even matter. And that brings us back to here. Okay. So let's do this. No, you know, extra health pickups. Or maybe there was one, like, earlier on. Like, there's one. Okay, so that's good. And this will be a thing like that. Okay. I'm just trying to get into, like, this position where, like... Yeah, okay, so something like that, but let's just, you know, get more hits on him before we die. I wonder if I could even, you know, jump back, get more health, and then go back over again, but I feel like he'd probably respawn if he goes off screen, so... Okay, let's try this again. Is this the end? Man, he just doesn't die, huh? Yeah. All that for a coin? Then what? Oh no! Please be a heart? Yeah, okay. But then what? There was no way to know, you know, what was below you. So you didn't even have to beat that guy. We literally beat him up just to steal his lunch money. Well, now we know. Well, ma! GG, Christian, thank you. That's exactly what we wanted to do right there. I think the next con I'm going to look for a copy of the OG game thanks to me playing this. There's so many interesting NES games. Like, this is not, I don't think, you know, peak NES or anything, but it's a fine game. Could be worse. That's what I always say about, you know, Taito games. They tend to run, you know, right down the middle, where, like, they're not the worst, they're not the best, they're not like Konami level or Capcom level or anything, but, you know, they're far from the worst. And I tend to enjoy them to a degree, but then you get ones like Kiwi Craze, and that was just, you know, headache all day long. Oh, the hamburger gives you more power. I never hold B. This is a technique I've completely forgotten to show you all until now, where you hold B, and he, like, charges up Mega Man style, but you can't move when he's doing it. Actually, oh, you can, too. That's a big liar. So, you know, maybe we should be using that more. It's not something you really think about. But alright, let's show everyone how this is done one last time. Even the jumping kind of sounds like Mega Man. Whoa, look at those skills, first try. But I'm pretty sure it's impossible not to get hit by those guys because of the way that they corner you. You'd say B-tier game. They're not, they're okay, not bad. Yeah, for sure. I'd say that's probably a good way to put it. You're hoping that once you go to a con, you'll be able to get Color Red Dinosaur for a good price. Yeah, Color Red Dinosaur, it's definitely one of those ones that you get to, you know, to add to the collection. Unfortunately, there's not too much meat to it. Interesting game, though, for sure. Frankenstein's Monsters Lunch Money, yes. Alright, I don't think we need this egg, but I'll get it anyway. Maybe we will want it. Plus, we get money. Skeleton's Lunch Money, why not? Color Dinosaur I would get because it's fun. It's interesting because, like, the colors, you can use it once they're so limited. Naturally, because, you know, the NES just limitations. Fortunately, it's not like, you know, you don't beat the game if you color all the dinosaurs or something. It's just, you know, color what you want, and then turn the game off, and there it goes. But alright, this time we're not going to beat up Frankenstein's monster, because there's no need to. Why there's a creepy... I mean, I guess there was episodes of Flintstones that had, like, creepy haunted castles, right? Every Hanna-Barbera cartoon had the episode where, like, they had to go stay in a haunted house for a night for some reason. And then they parody it on The Simpsons. And like, oh yeah, that was the best night of sleep I ever had. But okay, here we go. Ugh. I'm just gonna hug the left this time. Okay. Like, I know I could have probably jumped over there for a heart. And that's the other side of the room. Oh, right, right. Okay, so that was a full screen clear, which was pretty cool. That was a full screen clear. So, like, those are counting as hits, I think. Now I'm gonna drop the full screen clear again when he's up there. That's good. I think if you accidentally go out a door, like, it restarts the fight or something, or I forget exactly how that works. Can I hit him while he's flying? Maybe? Yeah! One heart left, but it still counts. And more trademark symbols. And that's the creepy castle, everyone. Bugs Bunny's crazy castle, done. Hanna-Barbera apparently once considered making a cartoon about Mr. and Mrs. J, a pair of evil scientists who look similar to Frankenstein's monster, and had a son, says Extreme Wreck. Fierce Dita, I have some footage of Color Dinosaur game. I believe it was in the few hundred. Yeah, it's not an easy one. Oh, I forgot about the water level. Wow, see, I lied to you all. Here I thought we were getting ready to wrap things up. Little did I forget that there's an underwater level where you can't swim. Is that one of the things from the start button? Oh yeah, you can dive. That's why I thought you could swim. Oh, literally. Let's just blow some lives. Why not? It's the game display way. So. All right. We're swimming. Forget this. There you go. More 7 Granddad than you ever wanted to see. And he instantly ran out of the money and died. He can only swim when he has money. Okay. See, that's what you're supposed to do if you know how to play video games. Now, see, I think you're... Okay, you can just barely grab that. Even though it definitely didn't look like it should have been reachable. Mario won the day, says Christian. Well, that cartoon series never got made. The characters were used a lot. See, yeah, that concept sounded familiar, which definitely makes sense then. Well, that was a really lucky hit. And the underwater green moss monster taking more hits than literally anything in the game so far. Take that, algae. Nobody likes you. I'm just waiting for something stupid to kill me. Just like that. I should have used the dive feature because I had so much money. And that boots us all the way back to the beginning. Like, this... The fact that you have to pay to be able to swim is amazing. Like, why does he walk along the bottom of the ocean? Mega Man is like the only character that has an excuse for that. And even then, like, the high jumping doesn't make any sense. Alright, what was it, like one more platform we can do? Okay, so with this money, now I should swim, probably. But algae was a good way to know where to go according to the Pioneer, says Extreme Wreck. More bootleg games, please! Does anyone remember the Robot Chicken skit where Barney beat down Fred for his Fruity Pebbles? Sounds about right. Alright. And... perfect! Oh no, do I have to jump on bubbles? What is this, Dive Man? Or Linus Spacehead, we also have to do this too. Remember Linus freaking Spacehead? Remember we beat Linus Spacehead's Cosmic Crusade the night that Linus Tech Tips got hacked? Good times. But okay. Ooh, perfect. But see, I don't know where to go now. Like, I hate these blind jumps. Look at that guy. That's like freaking Claptrap from... Whoa, that was it. I had no more money. That was either happening or it wasn't. And now this I see coming by. I should be able to jump up there, I think. Right? That should be reachable. Right. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now what? I guess I'm probably supposed to jump. Oh, I see. Ooh, this looks mean. Where'd all the bubbles go? That's it. Ran to the bubbles. Oh. If only I had just like a little bit more money, I could fly up there and not have to do this, or swim up there or whatever. Like, am I really supposed to? Yeah, that might work. Oh, that one was well positioned. This feels like luck, though. Oh, that one came from a good spot. I don't know what it was. Well, ma! Yes, Archie. Lion King on SNES had something similar to the waterfall level. Lion King on SNES is known for being pretty rough. A lot of Spacehead's 2 NES games were wild extreme wreck. Yes, they were. Oh. See, like, I want to land on it. Because by the time I jump, it's like already moved too far. So how do you spawn this in the proper spot? Yeah, something like that! Yes! Okay. I can't believe it worked. Now what? Again? Like, see, I don't know if I'm supposed to go down there, or if I'm supposed to go up. Because this game doesn't like explaining where to go. You know, if this was Mario, you know, there could be some coins or something. Oh, wow. No, not the knockback! Oh, he actually still grabbed afterwards. I'm shocked. This is another level that has like a 3-second loop for its music. Can I jump out of the water? Yes, you can. And that's the level, everyone! Not even a boss there. So here you go, the moment you've all been waiting for. Mario visits a shrine in Japan. Mount Fuji, here we come. Oh. Like, this is like the most fascinating thing in like any NES game ever. Flintstones go to Japan. I don't even think that's like a special that ever came out on like VHS. Only in the NES game could you ever experience this. So enjoy. Actually, it's not even Flintstones. It's 7 grand. I keep messing up. I'm sorry, everyone. I keep forgetting what we're playing. If it was a European game, the water levels music would have been like a 10-minute track. Man, those Europeans knew how to make some freaking good tracks. Like Dizzy. Oh my gosh, the Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy has some good music in there. And then, yeah, we all know Grant Kirkhope came from the land of... You know, over across the bridge there. I made some good music. But yeah, Mario in Japan, let's do it. Cherry blossoms and all. I like the big bamboo and everything. And funnily enough, like, this isn't even like the hardest level. Like, it's just like a fun level that you get to play after all the crap that you had to experience. Beating up good old Kung Fu Master McGee right there. Thanks for letting us see this funny game. Oh, you're so welcome, Daniel. Thank you, too. Happy you're all enjoying 7 Granddad. I like the screen transition there for, like, no good reason. I mean, I guess they wanted the level to be more vertical than it could have been, so they had to do something silly like that. And yeah, we're approaching the end of... Like, that guy wasn't even doing anything wrong, and I beat him up for no reason. I am sorry. Do I have to press A or anything? I haven't pressed anything yet. Alright. Oh, suddenly we're on a big old boat. The Japanese boat, as they call it. You can't grab from that side. You gotta grab on this side. What a weird game, says Christian. That's pretty much all there is to really say. Yeah, what a weird game. I got the axe, right? Take that! Take my Stone Age technology. He's probably gonna respawn too. Do I have to go up there? Probably. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh no! Whoa! I didn't even jump. I was just like luckily holding right and I phased back onto the pot. Oh. Oh, it's Sumo Dinosaur. Yes. Yes. I probably have to like beat you off the edge, right? No, maybe not. Oh, I wasn't expecting the freaking fire. Alright, what? All the way back here? Okay, it was easy enough. But there you go, everyone. Sumo was invented by dinosaurs. You're to hear first. Again, the poor guy. You just have to, like, beat up to get his cart there. So you can land on a boat for some reason. And the pole vaulting guy. I love this. I love this so much. Alright, so back to 5 hearts again. Is this a full heart? Yeah. So why would you even go up to the top? There's probably like a 1-up up there or something. I don't think this boss should be that hard, though. Oh, man. I was sure the brute force technique was going to work on him, but it didn't. So you get to see Japan one more time, everyone. I know that's why you're here. I mean, we worked hard to get to this level. We might as well appreciate it. Sumo guy took a lot of hits, as I guess you should expect the sumo guy too. The brute force technique did not work that day. I guess I could have done the old charge attack too. Look at his face just glitching out as we charge up. That's what we want. Oh, Kururin, on the GBA? Yeah, we'll have options for sure. Because again, we're getting close to the end here. And we've only been playing for it feels like we've done so much tonight. And you know, I can't believe we've only been streaming for 2 hours. It's crazy. And again, it's funny how easy this level is considering it's, you know, one of the last levels. It is just like a nice romp through a Japanese level, a Japanese garden. Here we go. I should just spam for money, and then I can just you know, use the screen clear technique to try and beat the boss. A lot of work for 2 hours, right? Yeah. Feels like we've done so much. But you've all been awesome. And again, thanks everyone who's, you know, membershiped and super chatted and just watching and commenting too. It's been so much fun. And really happy you've all been enjoying it. But let's get a win here. Let's beat up this sumo dino. And what's down here? I feel like there's a trap down here, but I could be remembering that incorrectly. I'm getting all my games mixed up. I keep feeling like this game's a lot more evil than it is. I must have played something else that reminded me a lot of this game. And, you know, it's just getting me all mixed up. Yeah, that guy did nothing wrong, and now he's dead. Brute Force always works in games, right? Like, I was sure it would work on that boss. Oh, and that's another very obvious case right there. If I didn't touch anything, this guy takes a lot of hits for no reason. So we have, you know, 5 hearts, 50 coins. That's good for the, you know, for a few of those screen clear attacks. Or should I use the, you know, the axe? Maybe I'll use the axe. Seems to be a good attack. I was ducking. You could see Mario's head looking at the screen there. Oh, wrong way. No. No, no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare do that! No! I was like, I got one more throw in this, and it's probably going to be the kill. And of course it was. I had to tease you with it after the death had happened. Only in 7 Granddad, everybody. Fireball collision being anus caught at 128k. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we got this, Unfortunately, we have to beat up that guy every time to get back there. So he's the real victim of all this retrying we have to do. And again, that guy, I don't have any of my special weapons anymore. I guess let's climb the boat. Let's see what treasures await us if we actually climb the boat here. Yeah, there's the axe, which again, I had like $50 last time to use. Like, how do I get up here? Okay, like that. And what is it? What's up here? Hopefully something worth it. Lots of hamburgers. Is it telling me that I'm supposed to, like, charge up for the... Oh, one of these guys. But, like, this seems like a lot to come up here for not much of anything. And, like, every enemy, you know, in this area takes a lot of hits to kill. So it's not even like grinding for money is easy. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, so... I was ducking. Like, I'm ducking for some of those, and they still hit me somehow. I think it's because the duck takes, like, a little longer to kick in than when you see the animation or something. Something dumb like that. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't actually that bad. And that's 7 Granddad, everybody. Japanese game where an American character kills an innocent. Oh no. 10 of the 10 games. Oh, I gotta get the TM before the game glitches or something. There we go. And he's doing this all on his own now. He does that mighty leap. I didn't have to press nothing. That's it, says David Ray. I mean, they got all the pieces for the time machine. Of course that's it. Nothing ever happens when you travel to the future in video games. The future is very boring. Nothing eventful ever happens there. Speaking of hamburgers and Flintstones, there's a Game Boy Color game called the Flintstones Burger Time in Bedrock. That's cool. I've never heard of that. It's the future, everybody. Wait, no, I didn't mean to actually fly. I have no money anyway. That's the future. These are conveyor belts, in case you couldn't tell. Now, whoa! I've never seen this guy before. 7 Granddad, it's been a long time. How is everybody? What? Dino and Hoppy have been taken by Dr. Butler. That's terrible. I'm really concerned. He is notorious for being eccentric. Well, not that. Around here, you can see his lab over there. I can definitely see it. I would like to help you, but we have a serious problem at the company now, and I'm all tight. Like literally, there's this guy terrorizing the world. It's like, sorry, 7 Granddad, got overtime. Can't skip out on the overtime. Gotta pay for Elroy's schooling. The Jetsons, everyone! Yeah, I didn't want to spoil that. Did you know this game was a Jetsons crossover? Well, now you do. 7 Granddad Jetsons crossover that we've all been waiting for. I believe you can defeat him without much trouble. Like, he has the most useless freaking friends, I swear. George is such a jerk, putting his freaking company over his friends. Yeah, exactly. Like there's Dr. Butler. He looks so different in the bottom left. Like he has a very round head on the bottom left, and at the top right, he's like very deformed. Welcome. It's not Fred Flintstone. Why is everyone getting his name wrong? I admire your courage in coming all this way. Let's see how strong you are. Ha 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 ha. Seven Granddads on the case. But yeah, it's a fascinating game, and I was very impressed myself when I saw that it ends with the Jetsons crossover. But like they hint that they're going. I'm holding down. You can see he's holding down. I don't understand why it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. There you go. But yeah, I was very impressed too when I saw the Jetsons crossover. But when they say they're going to the year 3000 or whatever, you should probably expect that, I guess. He deserves to be left on that dog walker thing. Haven't seen so much as a single episode of the Jetsons, but I'd know their faces anywhere, right? Flintstones Meet the Jetsons is a really good movie. Yeah, I've seen that movie like a long time ago. It wasn't bad. Imagine if George's head was replaced. Oh, if they had replaced George's head with someone else's head, that would have been amazing. Again, like no one else has probably ever actually played through the entirety of Seven Granddad before. What the heck do I? Well, I'm probably supposed to be like at the top. And for some reason, I'm going along the bottom here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I definitely did something wrong. Well, it worked out in the end. What the heck is this? This reminds me of those things. Oh, it's like, this is going to be so obscure. In Yoshi's Story, there's like these things in like 6-1 that crush you. And as a kid, they scared the crap out of me. I thought there was a floor there. I don't know why. Thankfully, we can still continue as many times as we want. And the future will be saved. Let me start right here. No more overworld map. This is the true final level. So don't worry. No more surprises. And we get to talk to George again. And that's all we have to say to him. So I remember sometimes, I think you could ride like an elevator twice and go to like different rooms. Is that a thing? That might have been the Jetsons game I'm thinking of. Because yeah, there is also a Jetsons NES game too. And that's an interesting one. It plays like Chippendale, where the whole game system is like picking up boxes and throwing them around like Chippendale 1 and 2. But for whatever reason, they felt like turning that into a Jetsons game. And the thing that stuck out to that game the most to me is the last level. Like, the background at one point constantly flashes black and white. And it's like, oh, this wouldn't fly today. I wonder what that would look like on, you know, like the NES Classic Edition. If it would just be like a big white blur screen. Like, can I go up again here? I was sure that was a thing you could do. Like, you can see how it looks like the elevator still goes up, too. But I must be... Either it's a different elevator or I'm just remembering that wrong. Like, again, how do I get up to those platforms, then? Well, I'm definitely not doing this room right, so I feel like I'm missing something, I'm forgetting something, but... I guess we'll just do it this way. Like, maybe with a... Yeah, like, even with a really... Oh, I'm supposed to probably do the jump thing. That's right. I always forget about these. Whoa! Like, that's so weird. Yeah, weird room. Very weird room. This level makes me think of Sonic CD. Yeah, it does have that vibe, doesn't it? Very mechanical. George should be Grand Uncle Luigi. That's true. No, he would be great grandson Sonic. Oh, ugh. Okay. But yeah, you know, the Seven Granddad stuff aside, I am really happy to have been able to, you know, play this game with all of you. It is an interesting game. And I'm happy to see that everyone else thinks it's interesting too. I was holding A, hoping he would grab onto that. Oh, thank goodness we started this floor. Okay. Yeah, that jump wasn't quite far enough. Guess we got to get closer to the end of that platform. I'm disappointed. Like, in this game, I feel like I always want to get close to the end before I jump. Because, like, the jumps are always, like, you know, splitting hairs in terms of if you're, you know, gonna make it or not. But then sometimes I just walk off the edge and it looks really stupid. Like that. We'll get it, though. We'll get it. And suddenly, this is going to take the next 3 hours of the stream. There'll be no time left to play anything. No, we'll figure something out. Don't you worry. Someone should hack the Jetsons NES game so George's head is Sonic's head and call it 8th Grandson. Yeah, it's a later NES game, so I guess it probably hasn't been, you know, messed with as much. But I'm curious if anyone's ever done anything with that one. It was a fine game. Like, I'm not the biggest Chippendale fan to begin with. So to see a the Jetsons game was very Chippendale inspired. I was like, okay, you know, it's fine. That game is 12 levels long. How many was this? This is like 8, so Jetsons game is at least a little bit longer, I guess. And so I don't know what's going on up there. I feel like maybe you're supposed to fly, and then like the conveyor belt would kind of like carry you across, but it's weird. Like, if I flew now... Remember, every time you pressed A... Or that in that case, I guess because he touched the ground. You know, it removed the flying effect. You don't get how weird the power-ups are in this game until you give it a shot. 8th Grandson, get it? Because the Jetsons take place in the future? Or the Flintstones is in the past? Yes, that makes... So yeah, this is, you know, 7 Granddad, so 8 Grandson. That makes perfect sense. That does make perfect sense. I like it. But I'm too busy concentrating on these freaking conveyor belts. So come on, let's actually get this. Come on, here we go. Ugh! Oh, thank goodness. Alright, here we go. So you go up there. No, still can't go up anymore. I think you're gonna hang on to this hook? Yeah, okay. It's the future, where chains and hooks are on everything. Nope. We're gonna have to make a scary drop, it looks like, to the left. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, we even got like freaking robots. Thankfully, it's facing the wrong way. Stupid robot. Hello, Daniel. Fire, yeah, right? Don't think like cavemen invented that? Now, we're fighting these dudes on like freaking conveyor belt. Which makes it not so ideal. Oh, I think... Okay, there's definitely a secret up here. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Full health. Let's go. And, like, even... You might even be able to go up, like, a little bit more, too. But we'll take that. Oh, we were gonna get one of those anyway. And this is, like, an elevator, right? Yep. I guess I gotta check that barrel just for good measure, but having full health is the real price. Okay, we're getting close. I think this is like the last room before the boss. It's still going. And they really ran out of ideas. You know, they just put a bunch of floating platforms everywhere, which, like, fair enough. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That was luck, but I'll take it. Is this the end? Is this the end? Yes, 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 okay. And there's probably, yeah, there's probably like a one up there. Here we go, here we go. I don't remember how the boss fight goes, so give me a minute here. It's a surprise you've come this far from the Stone Age. Now I'll be your opponent myself. Oh, whoa. Didn't expect that. So, what can I do? What can I do? Okay, so get behind them. I can't use like any special weapons, so like I have no choice but to like get right up in his face. I feel like that's the trick though. Like once you get behind him, you can really just kind of like pound on him. Yeah. Something like that. Hopefully you get your health back for the next stage, though. Maybe not. Okay, okay. Oh, you can like hit his bullets too. Interesting. Oh, I only had 3 hearts that time. Bah. So the trick is going to be to get there with like lots of coins, to be able to use lots of special weapons so you don't have to get up in his face. That's the problem with this game. There's like a lot of bosses that require you to get like really up close to the enemy. But Fred is a freaking tank. Sorry, 7 Granddad is a freaking tank. And dodging anything is near impossible. So you really need to make sure you have special weapons so that you can attack from a distance. And in that case, we had no money, so it wasn't going to happen. You have to wonder what video games are actually like in the Flintstone universe. They just play like tic-tac-toe all day. That's why you were fighting those Ant-Man Man. That's a great reference there. Anpan Man. Wow. I didn't even think about that, but now that you say it, I actually see it. Japanese television manga character. Wow. Just insta-death fire. Like, you know, other fire like just takes off a hit, but that one was like, you're dead. But each phase of the boss, I remember there was like a strat for each phase that, wow, getting like stuck up there, that's cool. But in terms of Flintstones, like the Flintstones cartoon was always pretty good. I watched a lot more Flintstones than I ever did of the Jetsons, but the Jetsons were good too. Did anyone else have this VHS called Cartoon Crack-Ups? It had like an episode of the Flintstones, an episode of the Jetsons, an episode of Scooby-Doo, and then like some really freaking obscure Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Like Huckleberry Finn, or no, sorry, Huckleberry Hound, and this one called Top Cat that I've like never heard of again after. But it was there on Cartoon Crack-Ups. That particular one-hit kill fire must have come from the Firehawk that some group known as Codemasters put in. Whoa, Firehawk? Is that like a reference to the Firehawk NES game? That game actually has a really good soundtrack. I think it's one of those ones that like music doesn't play when you're actually in the levels for some reason, which is a shame. But like the menus and stuff, oh, the music is great. Okay, that seems to be like the worst jump of the level. When we get to that outdoors part before the end, we're definitely going to have to explore a little more and see if there's some one-ups around there. I think there was. You don't know about Top Cat? Oh, I mean, I know about it because I saw that episode on that VHS, but otherwise I've like never seen it because it wasn't something that was like ever shown in reruns. And like no one talks about it unless I'm just you know, weird. And like everyone talks about it except me. See, like this would be some good money to try and get from these guys. Yeah, Anpanman, that's funny. Yeah, the big nose and the round head. That's Anpanman, alright. See, like flying up here is gonna waste all my money. Maybe I can get up here from like the other side. And flying up here is actually like a waste of time. Let's see how possible it would have been. Yeah, I totally could have gotten up from this side. Welp. Well, now we know. Actually, I probably could have. But then you have to fight those guys, and that's no fun. So, yeah, it's a trade-off. Top Cat was huge back in the day. You loved that show. So did my dad. Oh, very nice. Hello, Cheecham. I hope you're having a great night. Thanks for watching. That's interesting. Yeah, that's the cool thing about that Cartoon Crack-Ups thing, is that, you know, it did you know, have shows on it that I really didn't know about otherwise. Even though I, you know, mainly bought it for like the Flintstones, Jetsons, and Scooby-Doo parts. Maybe you need to use a power-up to make that jump. Okay. We can try that. Come on, Super Granddad, do your thing. So when you say, you know, Super Grandson 8, is it confirmed that like Jetson and Fred are related? That would be really interesting. Although I guess if you're a caveman, it's like cavemen are probably related to most people. Considering how the population would have spread from there. Okay, let's see. So let's do jump. Like there, that was a lot of money to spend on like one jump. And I probably could have waited until I was closer to the edge of the platform to make that one. But I feel like that's really good because you can probably skip like most of the room. It'll probably lead to a 1-up. But we still need more money. Like there's not much opportunity in this level to get money. Those UFO riding Anpanman got you good. I mean, you see that room, right? It's like one tile wide platforms over a massive bottomless pit. There's not really any room for combat. We've got this level though. It's just a matter of going through the paces one more time. We will beat Super Granddad, don't you worry. This time we won't die to the insta-death fire either. What about Heathcliff? I haven't seen that one either. Fierce Deity Mask. You don't think George Jetson would really be related by much? He could be related to Barney Rubble though. Oh, why? Because like the haircut and stuff? That's interesting, that's interesting. Top Cat was so huge in Latin America. Notably in Mexico, 2 movies were made starring Top. That's fascinating. Now I really want to learn more about Top Cat. Thank you. Thank you for sharing Top Cat with me, or expanding my Top Cat wisdom. It's good to hear though. Like the episode that was on there wasn't bad or anything. It's just when I got that VHS, there wasn't like really any internet back then, or at the very least, I didn't have internet or a computer. So it's not like I ran to Google or something after and looked it up more. And until like this moment, I hadn't thought of cartoon crack-ups in like 20 years, so here we are. But okay, no more fooling around. Like this level's not hard. I wonder, okay, I could probably farm for money here. That takes a lot of freaking hits though. Like if I run off, oh, whoa, what the heck is that? What is that? That wasn't there before. Wow, this is actually an amazing place to farm for money. I like the little robot that's just there. Like, it takes one hit, and then your wallet is full. I wonder how much money we should go to. Didn't I skip this part before, David Ray? No, that's the next room. Where by flying up, you can skip a part with some of these robot dudes. And just because, if we die, it wouldn't be good. You lose half your money if you die. We probably should do that again. I'm a little bit worried about that, final area, though. Because if we start dying there, we still will lose it all. I'm going to try and get 100 money. That's going to be my goal here. And people think that RPGs are the only games where you have to grind for stuff. One more time. There we go. No, 130 says Extreme Wreck? Oh no, I'm looking over at the chat. Oh, it maxed at 100. Did you see that? I picked up another coin after it said 100. Now I'm really toast. Oh, there goes half the money. Instantly. I don't know why you have to lose half your money just because you die. Like, losing a life should be enough. They really gotta punish you. But we could probably use these guys to get, like, some money back, actually. So maybe we'll do that. No! The one enemy that, like, doesn't respawn. That's funny. It wouldn't die. This is going great. Oh, a double kill. That's what we want. But you saw that though, right? Like, I think what's happening is it's the bullet that's you know, dying. So I should probably attack those guys from behind. Is what would be the smart thing to do. To get some more money back that way. Now that we're down to 1 life, but you really only need 1 to beat the game. Who needs more than that? Oh, no, these ones just take a lot more hits than the other one for some reason. And then that guy's just not there. And then that guy respawned, but I'm behind him now. Wow. Flintstones are, sorry, Granddad 7 is not cutting you a break. Who knew that Anpan Man would be such a tough foe? And who knew that Anpan Man would spread far and wide throughout the galaxy by the 2060s? Okay. Let's take this seriously now. Let's do this. We already got that egg. You're giving us items that we like already have. Well, I didn't even need to use the jump that time. And that time I just slipped off the edge and... Again, 7 Granddad was not made for incredibly precise platforming. As they like to make you do in that final room right there. Alright, George. 7 Granddad already knows what you have to say. But yeah, what else? I think that was probably it for the for that VHS then. Yeah, Top Cat and Huckleberry Hound being the 2 weird ones. I could swear there was a 6th one, but I might be making that up. I remember when an amusement park near here had a Hanna-Barbera 3D ride. Like, it was originally SpongeBob. SpongeBob and like when he goes and looks for the pickle for the Krabby Patty. SpongeBob 3D. That's a classic. It's probably on YouTube if you've never seen that one. Another, you know, SpongeBob related thing we're talking about here. But then it changed at some point to the Hanna-Barbera one, where I think Elroy from the Jetsons gets kidnapped by the Wacky Races guy. And that's another NES game coming up, is Wacky Races. Lots of Hanna-Barbera themed NES games. And that was an interesting ride. They're actually, you know, I think tearing down the theater now. That used to be the 3D theater. 3D interactive rides, not the draw they used to be. I didn't like the jump, so I was going to go back and try it again. And I actually made it back to the platform and then slid right off the side. I am banging my head on the desk right now. You have no idea. You know, 7 Granddad. You know, Mario used to be a good jumper back in his day, but by the time he became 7 Granddad, things had kind of gone down the dumps. The VHS tape was called Cartoon Crack-Ups. No, I definitely haven't heard of that one. Oh, was there a Yogi? Oh my gosh, it might have been... Okay, yeah, I know all about Yogi Bear. Used to stay in the Jellystone campgrounds all the time. On like, you know, family vacations. Those were great. So yeah, I think there was a Yogi Bear episode. Good one. Very good. And there's another case of the freaking park ranger. Looks a lot like George Jetson in a way. Like, not really, but like, same design. I guess all Hanna-Barbera people kind of look the same. What? Like, it's so energy consuming just to fly in this game. For like a couple of seconds. Park Ranger was his grandpa, says Daniel. I love all the Hanna-Barbera lore. Like, is that confirmed? Like, that'd be cool if it was. Hanna-Barbera is like, you know, actually a pretty good series. Like, you know, we talked about like Flintstones meet the Jetsons and stuff for doing stuff like that. Okay, interesting. I really want to jump here. Like, what is up here? It's got to be something good, right? Ooh. Can I, like, farm for money from this guy? Maybe. Thank you. And thank you. And that doesn't... You know, so, like, where do I even go from here? Oh, boy. Like, this is so bad. Those jumps are so precise. Okay. Well, we're back to the final boss with 1 extra life. Not as much money as I would have liked. Alright, 1 hit to get the first phase done. What was my trick for the second phase? Maybe I should just run up to him and just pound on the attack button. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, crap. I think you gotta do the whole thing again, too. Oh, no! What should I do? I don't have any special weapons, I guess, so there's not much I can do. You lose them all when you die. So what's he do? Like, he goes back and forth. He's gonna shoot, like, a green Cheerio at some point. So maybe it's, like, only when I hit him the green Cheerios come out. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Ooh. Oh, that time, right as I jumped. But alright, 3rd phase is a good improvement from where we were before. Getting there with some money and some power-ups, and we should get that done no problem. Yeah, so yeah, he seemed to be getting stun-locked, which was like really good. I wonder if Taito was deliberately referencing Anpan Man with those Blue Nose guys and thought we wouldn't notice. Honestly, it's so obvious now that you say it, but I hadn't really thought about it before, so that's kind of funny. Because the Anpan Man Famicom games, I think, were made by Bandai. And this is Taito, so... would have been a little bit of copyright infringement going on. Should that be the case? Can I please get the heart? Thank you. But alright, this is it, everyone. The final run of 7 Granddad for your enjoyment. Remember there was these chairs that moved? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, those, like, 3D action theaters used to be all the rage. Not so impressive these days, I guess. But I enjoyed them. Remember when 3D TVs were all the rage? Remember when those TVs or, like, monitors that were, like, curved were all the rage? I don't think they make those anymore, but I could be wrong. Also, a PS1 Flintstones game called The Flintstones Bedrock Bowling. PS1 had lots of weird games. Okay. You know what game was good on the PS1? Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. I had that on VHS. That was a fun movie, and the game was fun too. Alright, finally, on our first try, we got that jump. You miss curved TVs, really? I mean, it's an interesting concept. It must be weird, though, to have, like, multiple monitors, though, if they're curved. Like, that wouldn't look very good beside each other, would it? Alright, we're gonna farm a little bit here. Just a little bit. And by that, I mean we're gonna go up to 100. This is where we gotta. Where's the axe, though? You do get an axe in this level, right? Because I feel like that would be really good for the final boss. Was the axe attack. The Castlevania axe. Oh, yeah, the axe, I think, is in the next room. Where we get our health. Ugh. Oh, so if I could just keep doing that. Okay. That saves some time. You can see how Fred, 7 Granddad, even slides like ever so slightly, even though it's not ice. Like, he's just a very slippery... I mean, I guess he's not wearing shoes, right? That just makes everything seem more slippery, I suppose. Actually, the next guys will give me some money anyway. As long as they don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Yeah, you just despawn yourselves. That'd be great. Okay. There's a little bit of money waste, but definitely worth it to not die. Oh, yeah. That's enough. Alright, now we just have to get through this room without dying. Actually, I never picked up the egg power-up. Oh, it's not even this one. It's up here. I pressed A, and he didn't jump. I guess it's because he does like that hop, right? And I guess I pressed it when he like just wasn't touching the ground by a pixel. And he didn't jump. Alright, come on. Jump this time. You can do it, whoever this is. I thought we were supposed to be rescuing Hoppy, so why does this look like Hoppy? Alright, there you go. Well, now we're not going to have the axe, but we'll still have the screen clear attack, which could be good. We got all of our hearts back. We got the 1-up. And again, but we're doing a blind fall here again. I hate this. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. So now we just have to do what we did last time. If I can remember what that was. No. Like, I'm trying to, get behind him like we did last time. But it's not working as well. There, now, see, he stun locks really easy once you actually get him. 1 heart's not really the ideal time to do that. And that brings you here again. Okay, fair enough. We still got this. Yeah, see, that's what you do. It seems like sometimes he takes like way less hits than other times. Like, there's no way he took that many hits last time. Maybe a rapid fire. Yeah, see, like, now we got him. Now we got him. Flintstones. Hello, Ephidos. Welcome. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, there was a part of me that remembered the final boss of this game being annoying. It's like not even that bad. It's just that, like, Fred's a pain to play as. If you ever try this yourself, you'll know. My only 3D gaming experience was in a Best Buy kiosk where they had the TV and glass set up. You think the first PS3 Ratchet and Clank game? Yeah, 3D was big. Remember Avatar came out? And then, like, everything had to be 3D. Like, without Avatar, I wonder if Nintendo bothers putting 3D into, like, their next handheld console, like the 3DS. Because that was definitely riding that, you know, Avatar 3D hype wave. Where, you know, if, you know, they had it come out at a different time, you wonder if the branding would have been completely different. Because you see, as the 3DS's life goes on even, you know, people lose interest in 3D. So many games would be released with the thing that says, oh, this game doesn't have 3D functionality in it. As companies kind of just stopped caring. But, I mean, the 3D effects in many games actually were pretty cool. That did end up using them, so... Yep. So many 3D PS3 games. Yeah, right? Is there, like, any 3D games anymore? Because, again, I don't even think they sell 3D TVs anymore, do they? So that's really fascinating. Like, if you really want to experience those 3D PS3 games, you have to have a 3D TV. With, like, the 3D glasses and everything. There's probably not too many of those out there anymore. Might be worth something. Kind of like CRT televisions, you know, to play your retro games on. They're going to become sought after in the future. I can't imagine playing a 3DS game with the 3D off. Could cause people headaches. Yeah, the old Virtual Boy effect, huh? Alright. I love that this guy looks the wrong way by default, so thanks for that. Okay. Alright. No more fooling around. And we got 2 hearts, that's good. How far do I have to go to respawn this guy? I pressed the B button, but like it wasn't hard enough. Oof. Okay. There, there, there. There, there, there. But like, was it just me? Because it seems like the final boss sometimes took like way more hits than other times. We never really used the charge attack as Fred. Like, we never really charge up. I mean, you can still move pretty well with it. Maybe I should be doing that more. Alright, 75. Almost there. You would think this was Dragon Warrior with all the you know, all the grinding we're doing here. If we could beat this on this attempt, it would still only be like 3 hours. Again, considering all we've played and done, it feels like it's been a longer stream than that. You have a trip coming up, Halami. Good, very nice. There's 0 issues. Oh. You can literally see that I killed him. But I guess he killed me at like the exact same time. That's the second time that's happened tonight. Actually, since I have health anyway. So yeah, the trick with these guys is like don't even attack them from the front, just get in behind. And that will save me a lot of money actually. Ooh. Okay. And they give you a heart here. Then they also give you a heart over here too. Plus the axe. That's what we want. That's going to be the key. I mean, I don't think the final boss is hard. Like the machine that we saw. It's just a matter of getting into a rhythm. Chichimite, yes! Exactly, exactly. A good old-fashioned bootleg from back in the day. That's exactly what this game is. Okay, well, it's time let's not screw this up. Like, you can probably do this as just a normal jump. But I like to be safe. Now, where do I fall here? That's the question. I always forget. You could see him, like, just barely falling there. I jumped for the money. That was my problem. I got greedy. You got greedy, Granddad. Should've got the egg at least, I guess. Okay. That's a really long jump. Like, it makes sense to go along the top just because the bottom is so unforgiving. I'm so done. It's like, oh my god. Every time we're on a roll, like that whole room is just one big blind jump. And then Springy Anpan Man killed you, Extreme Wreck, yes. Yes, many deaths to Anpan Man in this playthrough for sure. Who would have known that whatever doctor, whatever his face is, invented them? Okay, okay. We were so close last time. And again, that's not even like the final boss is hard. That room before the final boss is probably more difficult than like the final boss itself. Just because of how awful those jumps are. And again, I'm scared of it because I'm gonna have to make that blind jump from that top level to the lower level. And I never remember how that lines up. Quick random question, didn't Nintendo shut down the Wii U once before April 8th and then they brought it back, or are you losing it? So the Wii U, everything's gone now. The online servers and the eShop are gone. In terms of the eShop, I think they brought it back briefly for people who had like codes, so like you could keep entering codes for like an extra week or a month or something. So they brought that back, but for online play, no, I don't think it ever made a comeback. Okay. Thankfully, you know, the rest of the level is actually very nice. You kind of just grab onto some hooks, go across a gap. Then we get this guy here. I like how that one enemy doesn't even spawn. Maybe it goes like right into the fire before you even have a chance to see it normally. That's why it seems like it doesn't exist from the other side. But okay, 25. Here we go. Now we're gonna win. I wonder if doing this counts as ducking, because he looks like he's ducking. As well as kind of glitching out a little bit too, but I like how he grows a second face while he's charging up. Alright, so let's try that. I like how the money is still made out of stone, even in the future. They reverted back to using, like, primitive currency. Okay. Do you see how sometimes it seems like things take less hits? It's interesting. I wonder if it's because I'm holding B a little bit. It could be. It could be because of like additional damage being done from the charge, perhaps? And the question is, you know, how should I factor that into the final boss battle? If at all. Or should we just keep it simple? Oh, is that when, you know, the Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon came back briefly? After being down because of vulnerabilities or whatever? Could be. Okay. So here we're here again. Jump. Now, where do I fall? Where do you fall? Okay. Okay, we have the axe. I like the lag. Ugh. Now, what do I do before this part? Before you... Like, how come it didn't take many hits that time? I like how that thing is sticking right through me. Like, sometimes he's just so much stronger than other times. No, what are you doing, Fred? Oh. Oh! It's done! It's done! It wasn't that bad. I just forgot to play video games sometimes. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. 7 Granddad saved the world. And turned into Fred Flintstone at some point. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. I think because they didn't want to deal with people finding another exploit, the hackers ruined it. Back in the future state, you turn into the good old Stone Age, where 7 Granddad lives to this very day. Halami, David Ray, thank you. There you go, all the incredible people who made 7 Granddads. You can look them up on LinkedIn.com. Yeah, so it's an interesting game. Like, not like, you know, talking just about the base game. Not bad. Happy to have played it on stream. It's fun to share with you all. Even though it has its moments. Not too shabby. And I would love to play Surprise at Dinosaur Peak someday. Unfortunately, again, one of those 4 NES games I'm missing. But hey, if you've got an extra copy just lying around, I have a P.O. box. Feel free to send it my way. Who needs that junk? Send it. Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do in that regard. In terms of, you know, playing. Presented by XXXX! They took the Taito out! They hacked out the name of the company who actually made the game! That's amazing! That is, like, the fact that they went through the effort to do that, like, as if anyone was actually gonna play through the entirety of 7 Granddad. They won't even tell you what company actually made the OG game. That's funny. I beef Flintstones! Clearly, you weren't paying attention. This is 7 Granddad through and through. But there you go! And nothing does nothing anymore. Okie dokie, everyone. I love that they took the company name out, as if Taito was gonna, you know, play through it to see if they had changed that. Woo. Well, everyone, that was exciting. Let's celebrate with some Mega Man 9 music. All right, here we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, what else should we do? Again, like 3 hours. I can't. It feels like this has been much longer than that. Love it though. Who wants time to fly by? Even though we've been having fun too. I think that's like all that's done. Let's see. Back to the old bag of tricks here. We can do Pac-Man Championships Edition. What else could we do? Anything else? You know, we got Mario World. We played that one before. Magic Jewelry, got plus the Xanadu. The reason this one is separate is because this is the version where like they changed the which one is this one? Yeah, they changed the font. It looks so bad in this version, but the reason they changed it is because in the original version it's like much more ye old font, and it looks great. The version I played was actually this one, but the problem is like back in the day, that's a lot harder to like write down as a password. And like, look how long the password is. So, you know, if there's any confusion whatsoever in regard to what letter you were looking at, that could really mess you up. So, but like, that's the font, man. That other font's terrible. Xanadu, great game though. What else we got? Fester's Quest. I'm not suffering through Fester's Quest right now. What else we got in the Mario world here? Peach's winter thing, Mario Star. This is a really weird hack that I've had this for a long time, like 2003. I think the way it works is you collect like 4 stars, and then it warps you to like a different. I've never really figured it out. Get the star to 4 in 1. Let's see if we can figure it out tonight. That's not how you figure it out tonight. I'm still in 7 Granddad mode, clearly. But yeah, for 2003, this, this is pretty impressive. There we go. After 7 Granddad, I'm just not destined to play video games tonight, clearly. But yeah, 7 Granddad was a lot of fun. Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak, not Surprise at Dinosaur Peak, the rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Probably not most people's go-to NES game, and definitely not an expensive one. If it's something you're looking to pick up for yourself. It's funny how cheap like the original is compared to, you know, the sequel. Okay. Why did that hurt? Like I said, I've never figured out this hack. And all the years I've had it, floating around in folders and finally finding its way onto my flash cart here. Let's just mess around with it for a few more minutes. I don't think we're ready to take on anything too major tonight. Poison mushroom, I guess that's what it was. So see, sometimes you go to different areas too, which is like, why? But the point is you're looking for 4 stars, I think. So like that's 1. And like what the Xboxes mean, like I feel like they use, it's like, is that poison again? I guess so. We got flying cheeps, just as I remember. Oh, we can go down this pipe. So we got like a weird mix of like Mario 2 Japan and you know, Mario 3 graphics together. Well, that would have been good in there. And I wasn't paying attention to which path it was that actually did lead there. Ooh, and like an underground section now. Ooh, finally, a real one. And I mean, this would be really tough to get by otherwise. Still, it looks like it's going to be really weird to get by. And also, spikes in Mario 1, that's not really a thing. Aha! Anything hidden inside here? Oh. Oh. No! Okay, I was gonna say, if it really gets away. That's a 2nd star. Can we do that again? No. He's getting insta-death, of course. I was gonna say, it's getting a little repetitive. We've done that like 10 times now. And all the way back. So does it save the 2 stars that we picked up is the question. Wow, that escalated quickly, says Ephidos. Wonder Boy music. What a hack is this? It's called 4X's. If we game over, probably in like 2 seconds, you'll be able to see the title screen. So in this case, I feel like the mushroom's kind of a bad thing to pick up. Of course they would give you a mushroom when it's not really to your advantage. Like, you need the mushroom to break those blocks to get the star, but otherwise it's kind of making your life a pain here. I like how you have so much time on the clock. Yeah. See, that's why you don't pick up the mushroom, I guess. So there you go. XXXX Super Mario Brothers. You can be Luigi as well. Does he jump higher? Oh, he does, too. And again, for 2003, like, this is, you know, pretty interesting for 2003, when most hacks back then still would have been, like, just level hacks. And VVVVVV, so that and Braid are, like, the first two indie games I ever played. So yes, I do. I loved it when it came out. And I still like it. It's funny how, you know, Braid finally got a... Finally got a, you know, remaster, which I'm looking forward to playing. Hopefully it gets a physical Switch or something edition soon. But, you know, VVVVVV, you know, you don't hear much about that one anymore. And I never really played it, but World of Goo and Super Meat Boy, you know, are other games that I really think about when it comes to, like, the early days of indie gaming. Ooh, what am I standing on? Okay, that's one. So yeah, there can be blocks hidden inside of, like, the background, which is always what's made, you know, that castle wall background interesting. I was trying to land up there. Wow, probably because it's, you know, Luigi. He jumped really high off that spring. Should I be trying to go down pipes, or should I just, like, play the level normally? Also, you get, like, a bit of a bounce, like in Mario 2. Ooh, a flower! Haven't seen that yet. Should I go down this pipe? No, can't. Aha, there is a block here, but what are the chances that I die trying to get underneath it? That's the problem. Alright, well that's a room anyway, but we need 4 stars. And yeah, I think the rooms that you get sent to are random, which is cool. So stars can also be in brick blocks. You gotta play Super Meat Boy. It's not as hard as people make it out if you go as fast as possible. All the obstacles line up perfectly, like in DKC Trilogy. Yeah, I should someday. What's, like, the most recent release of Super Meat Boy? It's probably on the Switch. Everything's on the Switch in some capacity, it seems. Oh, if I could get up there, I wonder. That looks like a pipe you want to go in. Probably from the other side. No, not from the other side, I guess. There we go. Okay. This is gonna lead somewhere good. This does not look somewhere good. This looks like a painful piranha plant zone here. Could this be a star? If it is, I'm gonna have to get really quick and chase it. No, another flower. No. Do you think this does something? Like, do you think this falls? Yeah, it does too. Well, we're not gonna go on that pipe. Ooh. Remember, Luigi has, like, weird momentum. Haven't seen any stars in a while. I feel like, you know, every room probably has to have at least one. Lots of blocks there. That makes me think that maybe you can walk down there. Nope. You know, it's like Mario Land has that one part where there's, like, an invisible floor. That's kind of what I was expecting. But nope. And then back to start again. Wow. Unfair Mario Bros for the NES. It's not that bad. This isn't that bad. I'm having a good time. Oh, and then right back to here again. Always nasty when they make you kind of creep under that corner like that. Okay, so this time I want to try and get up there. I wonder if I could have made that if I just believed in myself. Alright, come on, let's get through this room. Okay, so this time we're not going down there. There's like a big jump we gotta make. Okay. With Luigi, I don't even know if I had the bounce on that guy. And I think we've been in this room before. Something like it anyway. And I guess since you know, he jumps higher, we can actually check all of the blocks now. Yeah, there's the star again. So 2,000 points. I think that means it's like back to the first star. So this is like an unused beta object. Nope. I pressed down just to like kind of lower myself a bit, and he shot down. So yeah, an unused beta object that doesn't appear in the original Mario 1. So naturally, it's gonna... Not so used to using it. And it brings us back here again. We can like get a star right away. Like, you don't even have to hold up. Like, he just grabs on anyway. Ah. Let's try a different room. I think I'm going to go back to using... I don't know if I like Mario. Oh, I have 1 life left. I don't know if I like Mario or Luigi more. The high jump is kind of nice. But, you know, obviously the controls take a bit of a hit because it's Luigi. Get the star to 4 and 1. Oh, back here again. That was Poison Mushroom, right? And that's Luigi's momentum taking you off the edge. Okay, okay. Now we'll do Mario again. But yeah, 4 stars without dying is trickier than it seems. You're essentially beating like 4... I almost said mini levels, but they're not even that mini. How far did we make it in this one? Oh, have I ever been up there? Wonder if you have to bounce on those cheeps? That doesn't seem right, though. Yeah, based on, you know, when you can finally jump up there, then they all despawn, or they're all off screen, rather. Okay. Oh, this looks terrible. Man, Mario doesn't seem to jump high at all. Really? This looks like a part from 8-1. There's like an invisible block, like right here. No piranha plant coming out of that block. Or that pipe. Okay. And then back here again. So we got 1 star anyway. Whoa. Okay. Can we go down here? I wish you could. We did beat this room last time. I forget if we even found a star in it, though. We might not have. Like, there's this one really suspicious pipe down here, but I don't see how you would get to it. Oh, no! Don't you dare! Bring me back to the same room again. I'm getting my Mario legs back after all that 7 granddad threw me for a loop. Oh, good old Mario 1. As long as you got downwards momentum, you'll get the bounce. Now again, those were just poison mushroom, right? Thank you. Well, that was a cool bounce. Thank you. That's 2. 4,000 points. Now remember, spikes are insta-death in this game. I don't know if the spikes were also an unused object in Mario 1, but I think I've seen them in other ROM hacks too, and they're always insta-death. Oh no! I was probably supposed to bump that Koopa into there, but still, how would you even get in there? I could have gone over the level, but like, what if I soft-locked myself by doing that? I mean, I don't, like, there's always these gaps down there. Like, there's nothing I can do to get down there without falling into the hole, right? Ooh, Coca-Cola, welcome! Did you beat Adventure Island? I was gonna direct everyone to your stream when we're just finishing up here soon. Adventure Island conquered Coral Cola. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. For those who don't know, Adventure Island is one of the roughest games on the NES. And especially World 8. And the fact that you got it done, Coral Cola, congrats. Massive congrats. Glad to hear it. Okay, so what do we want to do here? That's a big one to mark off the list. Uh-oh. What, time? What? Like, I've only got 2 stars. Ooh. That's the 3rd one, right? And where's the 4th one? That's not one. Like, do you think there's any more in this level? Like, of course, it doesn't have to be in like an X block, but that's like your best bet, I guess. Oh, 5 seconds. Wow, we were doing so well. Probably not in this area, David Ray, right? Well, back to start. And again, if the levels that you're given are random, like it's a matter of just luck at that point. But amazing, again, Coral Cola. You cannot, it cannot be understated. 8-3. Oh, I forgot about the thing at the top left there. It might have even been the star. Ah, just give up on this one. Yeah, 8-3 has that jump at the very end. And that took me so long. Because, like, you have to keep running because the platforms are falling, but the enemies are coming at you too. So you have to have, like, perfectly timed axe throws to hit the enemies, like the instant that they appear. Like, you have to throw the axe before the enemy appears on screen to hit the enemy, so that when you're doing like the pixel perfect jump, you don't smash your face into them. 8-3 was horrible. 8-4 took me a long time too. But 8-2, yeah, 8-2 and the big fish, just nightmare fuel right there. It's funny because you had a lot of trouble with 8-1, which I didn't. 8-1 I thought was fine, but dash 2, 3, and 4 were horrible for me, so congrats, Coral Cola. Congrats. Big fish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and anyone who hasn't played Adventure Island can't even imagine just how crazy that is. Oh, I really wanted up there, but like there's nothing I can do to get up there without it scrolling off screen. Darn Mario 1 and your inability to go backwards. I mean, I guess if I was Luigi, I might be able to make that jump. I might try Luigi again. Luigi wasn't that bad. Now this is interesting. That looks good to me. Oh. 1. And if this could be like a power-up, that'd be cool. Oh, 2. 2? Side by side. Wow. Oh. Music changed. Oh, it's water! I was like, why am I moving so weird? It's like, oh. Well, normally in Mario 1, you can't hit blocks underwater. I could have gone on the pipe if I'd gone down there. Got Cheap Cheeps and old blooper, everyone's favorite. Mario 3 blooper, of course. I'm not gonna try that pipe. Ooh, look at this. This looks bad. It's kind of letting those guys go by. Come on, get up! No, 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 no! You saw the first time I slipped, like, up the side just fine. So I figured I could keep doing that, but nope. Sounds like Mega Man, Daniel. This game has interesting music for sure. 8-4 was okay, just dumb spiders. Yeah, you've gotten really good at the spiders in previous levels. So I can imagine it wasn't probably too much trouble with you. I think in my playthrough, I had the axe for a lot more of the earlier ones. Like, I didn't lose the axe, but then I lost the axe in 8-4, so it took me a while to get used to the spiders then. But great job, great job. Yeah, World 8, like I said, was pretty tough. And amazing, too. You know, you said you left your NES on. Like, the interesting thing is you left it on for 2 days before you got back to it. And, you know, it was like right before you started that, unfortunately, it, you know, kicked the bucket. And you had to start again. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Well, hopefully this is good. Well, there's money in the ceiling, but we're not going to waste all day trying to get that. I think they're going to be invisible star blocks. Oh, it's like a freebie zone. Okay, I'll take a freebie. And what's this? I remember we saw this before. Oh, you have to take the lower one. Sad. Like, what if all of those were stars? That would be hilarious. So remember next time if we see that formation. That's the second star. We still got 600 seconds. Again, that's Mario 1 seconds, which are like way faster than real seconds. Like, how do you get up there? I guess maybe you can bounce on Cheap Cheeps out of water. When I see Cheap Cheeps, I think, you know, even if you touch them above ground, you're still gonna get hurt, but maybe not. Oh, what's this? This is interesting. I don't even need the fire flower. That's 3. Whoa, okay, really good luck all of a sudden. So that's 4 stars. And then here, what is this? Is this like the final level? Why did they give you a gap to jump? Okay, well, if you don't have fire, I guess you would need it. Oh, no. Don't touch that. Ah! This is like, you know, Mega Man levels of like, ugh, as you touch the spike. Oh my gosh. And you know you probably can't go along the top. Or else you're dead, right? Like, how do I aim this? But why stars again? I thought I already got enough stars. What? It's like we already did this. And like the time hasn't gone back up or anything, so like we're still on the clock here, the same clock. Oh, I didn't do that again. Okay, we just need one more star to find out what happens if we do it twice. Alright, we're in that underwater section again. I think we died to this last... Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's a pipe if we go down, and I don't have to do the underwater section, so I might try and do that. I was mashing A, but the suction was just too much. I guess it's just to trick you to think that you can go down. I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe 4 and 1 means you have to do it 4 times? Question mark? Coco. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to do it the chicken way, I guess. In this room, we never get any stars in this room, and I don't know why. If I'm missing an invisible block somewhere. I would love to try going up there. But like how do I even angle myself to get up that? Like, see, like maybe with Luigi it's easier, but... Like I said, if I die this time, I'm going to try Luigi next time. Oh, we haven't seen this one. It looks like 2-3. Ooh, that was almost bad. Ooh, that has to be a star. Yeah. We're almost gonna have an extra life from coins. That's not something we usually get. Okay. Oh, really? I mean, at least it has a star, so I don't mind playing it. It wasn't the hardest room. And this is the same room, right? Yeah. That's 2. Oh, look at this again. Okay, so this time we won't go down. I like how there's blocks. Like, there could be more fire bars, but there's not. So this time I just need to, like, not screw up those elevators. Ooh. Heck, that wasn't that bad. And they put coins there. Like, why would I ever risk those? I mean, I am only 9 coins away from a 1-up. Hey! Looks like we're gonna get that 1-up. Perfect. And this will give us a 3rd one, I think. Ooh. What was up here? 4. Oh, that gives you a 1-up too. And then, okay, this is a new room. I like how it looks like I could kind of get up there and go on top of the room. I mean, I could do that from anywhere, really. I'm gonna try it this time. I'm doing it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, good luck with all this bouncing and stuff going on. Like, why wouldn't you just skip this? Like, you probably get like 3 stars down there, I guess, but it's a lot of risk for an reward. Like, if you die, then it doesn't matter anyway. Wonderful. So the question, though, is, like, if you do have to do it 4 times, is it remembering it if you die? Or do you have to do it all on 1 life? Like, what would be the point of even having lives, then? Or something like I was a few minutes ago, now I just need to not screw up. That's the video game motto for sure. Alright, I'm gonna bump you up here. Oh, shoot. Not quite. I'm curious what happens like if I had killed all those guys. But now we're doing this the tough way. Like, we've done this room before. It's a pretty tough room. Like, I want to know why there's always stuff down there that, like, it looks like you can't get. Oh, this isn't the room I was thinking of. Okay. Oh, this is the one where if you go down, it's good, right? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it changed. Oh, it's random. No. That's horrible. So, alright, so we can't just cheese that every time. Unfortunate. Alright, Fire Mario. Well, we only have 200... Like, that's the thing, too, that makes it weird if you have to do it all on 1 life. Is that, like, your time never goes back up. Oh, I was hoping it would bounce over the hole, but it didn't bounce at all. Oh. Well, now we know anyway that is a star. Alright, one more. Oh, this room again. This one I ran across last time, right? Like, it's not worth the suffering along the bottom, I don't think. Come on, we need one more star in, like, 30 seconds. Oh, no! This room... Does this room even have a star? Ah, I started panicking. It did, too. Would I have been able to make it to it in time is the question, though. We got a lot of 1-ups, though. And, like, I don't know. Like, does this go on forever? Maybe this ROM hack doesn't have an end? Get the star to 4 and 1. What does that mean? Oh. Okay, well, there's this room again. Where was the star hidden, though? That's the question. I think it was in this one. Ooh. I knew that was gonna happen. No? Well, without the mushroom, we can't do much anymore. Thank you. That's one. And then holding right didn't get me back into the gap. Ah. If we don't beat it this time, I might look up what this hack is all about. See if there is any information on it out there. Because I'm very curious. It probably is you have to do it 4 times, but... LOL, says David Ray. Glad you enjoyed that. Horrible gameplay, just horrible. It seems cool, Daniel. Yeah, it is an interesting hack. It's neat to see, like, you know, the random elements. It reminds me of Chocolate Island 2 from Super Mario World. See, that star bounced. Have we seen this one? Maybe oh, this is the one with the... Oh, yes. Yes. I don't think we ever beat this one. Alright. What is going on with this ROM hack? Typing 4 X's into the search bar. Probably not the smartest thing. Super Mario Bros. ROM hack. Created by a Japanese ROM hacker who calls himself 79, XXXX is a hack from 2003 that has a lot of replay value. Pseudo-randomization of several gameplay elements and a highly skilled level layout make this game harder than even the Japanese Mario 2, even though it's technically much shorter. The game borrows several elements from Mario 2J, such as the poison mushroom and Luigi's physics, but it doesn't say how to beat it. Like, there's a speed, there's a Reddit post about it. But, like, no one's talking, like, there's no manual or anything. No one's talking about how to beat it. how to beat. There's a playthrough, I think. It's like an hour long. What makes it an hour long? Oh. Here we go. From Blogspot. Remember when people had blogs? The incoherent ramblings of a lowly geek. The goal of this game is to get 4 starmen to have a chance to go to the castle level and defeat Bowser. Which doesn't always happen. Oh, so when you get 4 stars, it's random where you go. And I guess one of the places you go can be a Bowser level. Huh. So I joked about that. I joked about once we got 4 stars once that this was going to take us to Bowser. And I guess that wasn't so far off, but okay. So that just means we have to keep playing until eventually we go to a Bowser stage. And then not die, I guess. Interesting, okay. So we can do that. Assuming it's not like a 1% chance or something. I'm willing to try a few more times to see if we can beat it. So the goal is quite unclear first, but you can break it down very easily. The hit blocks to spawn stars, get 4 of those stars. Pipes load you to a pseudo random room, which makes it quite interesting. Yeah, so the repetition is a problem for sure. I mean, we've had like the same room twice in a row before. So that's kind of silly. But again, it is like Mario 1 on the NES, so I'm sure what they could do with it was kind of limited. But still, yeah, I'll give this a few more tries. Now that we're getting the hang of the levels, it's not actually that hard to get 4 stars. See, if I had a mushroom, I would go up there and then bounce across those guys, assuming you can, and see what's inside those blocks. Okay, perfect. I don't think there's any more stars here. That's a comment a person made. Okay, so this room's never too bad. It's 2. So the fact that it's just random if you even go to like Bowser or not is really silly too. Everything about this game is random. Oh, this one again. Again, if it's complete luck, I guess we just keep trying the same one and hope eventually it works. Oh, it is the middle. But you know, if we do try that one, it won't be it next time. I don't get why sometimes the X blocks don't have stars. Like, what means anything? Maybe it's random if the X blocks have a star in them or not. Hey, this looks like kinda Mario Land 2. 1-2 of Mario. That's the last thing I thought would ever happen. 1-2 of Mario Land. There's no poison invisible mushroom block in 1-2 of Mario Land. That was amazing. But yeah, again, the fact that this is a Mario 1 hack, but it has stuff from Mario 2J is interesting. Alright. Which one? Which one? Ah! Yes! Yes! Alright. What's it gonna be? Star. 1, 2. So for winning the lottery, do we get like an insta 4 stars? That's awesome. Okay. Oh, it's a Bowser level, everyone. What if there is like a 1% chance? We gotta get this. We gotta get this. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem too bad so far. Yeah, obviously they're gonna fall. I like how the fire stopped. Normally that starts, you know, when you get closer it starts. We got lots of time. Is that it? Is that the game? Congratulations! Your quest is over, but hard stage is beyond the wall? What does that mean? I did it, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on to your butt, says Coca-Cola. Like, what a random freaking game. I mean, I guess that's the point. It's random. Like, I'm curious. What does that mean? Hard stages beyond the wall. Like, oh, okay. Well, we got, you know, those dudes now. So it's just like second quest. Like, I thought maybe it meant to be something over here. Oh, there's more enemies. Oh, I mean, if it's just the second quest, you know, nobody beats Mario 1's second quest. So we'll give this one try. And then we'll probably wrap up for tonight. But what a random freaking night of just random weird Mario games. So very fitting that we would, you know, end off with a completely random Mario game. I swear this wasn't intentional. It's we were just looking through a list of something to play after the incredible masterpiece that was Granddad 7. And this came up in completely fitting fashion. So, you know, thank you everyone for joining tonight. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. We did a lot tonight, beat a lot of games, and I'm sure we'll do it again soon. As mentioned, no stream tomorrow for the usual Monday Mario stuff, but I'm sure I'll be seeing you again soon. And, you know, last time, on Thursday, we beat Nuts and Bolts, which was great. Almost broke my Xbox 360. I did not touch that one bit. Almost broke my Xbox 360 over it. But it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. And again, thanks everyone who's joined me for that too. And to everyone tonight, you know, Christian for all the gift memberships. Thank you so much. And for Astafu and just everyone, you know, for all your amazing contributions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it and hope that you continue to enjoy the streams. Let's see here. How was Big Mario Coca-Cola? It was really silly. We were able to knock that off in like half an hour. But it was great. We got Max Howard and, you know, Raynok. Oh. Let me see here. Oh, so you can go up there and do that. You know, Christian and that's just everyone. Just thank you so much tonight. And thank everyone who watched throughout all of it too. This has been so much fun and we'll definitely be doing it again soon, so stick around. Even put dudes up there. Oh, I don't even think I got the star earlier. Just having fun playing Mario. Not thinking too much of it. Oh, interesting. There you go. But it is funny. It did take me a second to get, you know, readjusted to Mario after playing so much Granddad 7 there. This game's not too bad now, though. Oh! Come on, can we do it again? Can we do it again? No! Oh, too bad. Wonder if it would have taken us to the final level again. Hammer Bros are rough in OG Mario. Oh, very nice. Ah. So this is a lot harder now, actually. There are a lot more enemies. Maybe we'll get lucky, you know, we'll get one of those you know, pipes that takes us right to the end. Man, you know, it is random, but I feel like it really likes this level. We've seen this level so many times. Yeah, unfortunately, by not having the mushroom now, we still can't check what those Cheep Cheeps are all about. Thought I got away from that guy. Alright, 2 more tries. We're actually not doing too bad. I thought we died more times than that. In the second quest here. But yeah, this ROM hack that's been floating around on my hard drive since like pretty much back when it came out. It must have been right around 2003 when I originally found it. Back when I first got into ROM hacking. Finally figured out what the heck's going on with it. Oh, so that's why there were some blocks before that looked like they could have had fire bars. It's because they actually did have fire bars, but not in the first quest. I wonder if there'll be a way to like get into that pipe that we couldn't get into before, because it's the second quest now. Doesn't look like it, but like, why is that down there then? Hello, Chichimite! Intro level song for Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap on Master System. I need to play more Wonder Boy. I have some of them on like the Amiga as well, and they're fun from what I've played. But I've never beat a Wonder Boy game, and I'd love to someday. Is there like a Wonder Boy collection out there now? Maybe I should pick something like that up. But isn't there like a lot of debate between like, you know, which version of Wonder Boy is like the superior one or something? Or maybe I'm making that up. Now this is suspicious. Okay, well that's only one. We're gonna need a lot more than that. I did not, and hitboxes tonight have just been awful in like every game. And that was my fault. Alright everyone, last life of the night. Give it up for the last life. Just read about Granddad 7. You gotta wonder what does go through some of these hackers and bootleggers' heads. Yeah, who saw Flintstones and said, let's turn this into a Mario game? But we've seen even weirder. You know, we, way back in the day, played Jackie Chan, Kung Fu, hack that had, you know, put Mario's head on him, and Joe and Mac. So people were really desperate back then to just turn anything into a Mario game and, you know, try and make a buck off of it. It's fascinating. I like that they exist because they're so interesting, but... Okay. Remember the last time that star didn't bounce and then that time it did? Okay, that's 2. Oh, not this again. Not this again. Oh, interesting. It's never been the top before. Ugh. I don't think this level's fun. Oh, interesting. I've never seen this happen before, so do your thing. Like, what's the point of that? I'm looking forward to, you know, looking more up about this game because it feels like I'm missing something. And in classic retro game fashion, touching the end, touching the side of the spikes kills you, of course. And that's Quadruple X, Super Mario Brothers. Weird game, which is why it fits perfectly fine with everything else we played tonight. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Ended up rounding off the stream pretty well, I think. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Tomorrow's Canada Day, and I know a few days after that, the Americans out there, you got your Independence Day. Hope you all have a good one of that too. And thanks a lot. The fact that stuff like Hong Kong 97 exists proves to me they'll use anything at their disposal to try and create a new game. I love it. It's so funny just seeing what kind of stuff is out there, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be playing more of it in the future. World Skipper. Fair enough, fair enough. When will I be streaming next? Things are kind of weird right now, and I'll be making more of an announcement about that soon. But hopefully, at the very least, Thursday with more banjos. I want to check more of that out, even though we did beat the final boss last time. And hey, you know, like usual, there can be streams anytime, so the best place to get that news is on the Discord, but otherwise, just keep checking the usual places, and I'm sure I'll see you all again soon. You need to get that off UA soon before you literally empty your bank account, Halami. Don't spend too much on bootlegs. I mean, they are cool. It is cool to have them in your collection too. But thanks everyone, have a great night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.